Game over.
Fuck! What the fuck? Fuck! Who the fuck is fucking? How did you so fucking fuck? Fuck! Game over, man. Game over.
Wait a minute. There's things here. There's trees. There's rocks. There's birds. There's squirrels. Come on. We'll bless them all until we get verstricken. Join me.
Try to relax your anus.
Well, Sparkle Farts, all things being equal, you are technically correct.
Don't you ever threaten me when your husband came to me to get his butthole licked.
Welcome, everybody. We're doing a show. We are doing it. We're doing it. We're having a show. It's going crazy over here. And by crazy, I mean we're just literally, we're having a show. Oh, man. I'm still trying to figure out a good setup for the lighting. Thank you for the nugget and the 10 bits. Oh. Still trying to find a way. Still trying to find a way to get the egg chair and the green screen to work well together. We're having fun. Yes, Chevrolet JB. We're going to have a lot of fun. We have one hell of an interesting show today. I don't know if you've ever heard of hot betting. I haven't. I found out about it today. And I've got a tinfoil fat conspiracy theory for it. Mostly regarding this being some trend that people are trying to start as opposed to being one that is claimed started. Either way, if you're not aware of what hot betting is, we're going to talk about it. And no, Wilmer, before you jump to conclusions, that's not hot betting. That's hot potting. The old burning shit gag. Thank you very much, Wilmer, for the 20 bits. Let me check really quickly. We are $10 into our goal today, I believe. We might be more than that. Let me pull up the old Twitch bitch. What the Cola Puff Live is got a weird picture on the screen, and I'm sorry, it's One of those things where you open an image and you see it and you just go, oh my God, what the fuck? But anyhow, we are going to do a little bit of a show if I can just find the goddamn thing. There it is there. Yes, I'm live. Thank you for that piece of information. I should maybe know that a little bit more than I do. Let's check where we're at here. That one cleared the old biznitch, and we did what? That to that to that. So we're $5 in more than I thought. So we are down to $35 for today's goal. Thank you so much. We have a very low show goal because we have a smaller audience, and it's all we can ask and the minimum of what we need to keep this thing going. And thank you. Thank you all. Chevy JB going, I know I love my weighted blanket, 35 pounds right now, might get a heavier one. Well, hey, man, weighted blankets, I guess, are awesome. Trucker 18-wheeler, there's a difference. A difference between what? I'm not sure what we're talking about. Johnny, if I didn't know any better, I'd say this guy has a problem with you and Aaron said about heel versus face. Battle Brothers EO. Okay, here we go again. Another in the ongoing segment of Battle Brothers EO suggesting clips. We'll cover this one maybe. I'll copy this and I will look through it. If you have a timestamp where he says specifically something about Aaron and or myself, I would love to go to that specifically. But at the moment, I don't see anything. 10.5K subscribers, about the same size as Aaron's show. And thank you very much, Wilmer, for blowing that one right out of your ass. Jack and Cough saying, good afternoon, Johnny. Good afternoon, Jack and Cough. Hot bedding and hot potting. Oh, is there a difference? Yeah, hot potting was a joke about taking a shit. Hot bedding. Oh, my God, hot bedding is weird. We'll talk about it in a bit. I want to first, I want to save this clip here, and like I said, I don't know if I'll get, if there's no timestamp, I don't know that I'll get to this, honestly, because that's 7 minutes long. I've got to look through it to find where he's talking, and if it's just talking about stuff that sounds like he's talking about me and Aaron, well then. And then why would you assume me? Nobody's ever talking about me. That's the beautiful thing about me, man. I get to be a piece of shit and talk out my ass. Nobody knows who the fuck I am. Now, some people might take that harshly. Some people might be like, what do you mean you don't know who I am? Like, no, dude. Embrace the anonymity. That's what I say. Embrace the fact that you have a shroud of anonymity around you. You can just kind of go wherever, do whatever, say whatever. It's not like it's going to matter. Nobody will remember who you are anyway. Gone in the wind. I would rather have my weighted man lay on me, says Sandy Squatch. Yeah, I don't have a weighted man, nor am I looking for one. So yeah, I just have a cat. Isn't that depressing? Anyways. Fuck me. I love my cat. I love my cat. My cat is a good cat. My cat is a very, very, very fine cat. Though he's kind of fat and an asshole and he has claws. Yeah, actually, he's kind of a dick now that I think about it. He's not a very fine cat. I kind of left with him. Well, thank you for that. Who was that? Wilmer Autotech. Ryobi Powered Vibe saying, hey, Johnny boy. Hey, Ryobi Powered Vibe. Good to see you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. We are doing it, as we said earlier. We're gathering everyone up. We're letting the room filter in. The lady was maybe implying, Johnny, you're of the other side of the team. Well, Jack and Cough, she wouldn't be the first. That implication has been made many a time, to which I will say to her, you, and anyone else of that belief, nope, sorry, believe me, Nothing would make me happier than being able to just switch teams and start, serving sausage to anyone who's willing. I feel like that could go a lot easier for my life in general. Unfortunately, I just have no desire. I am a clam man from stem to stern. And just enjoy me a good roast beef sandwich, if you know what I mean. Just a man who loves a face full of ham bone. I just can't really seem to make it work with mangina. How did just I don't know how else to express this to you. That for better or worse, and despite the fact that at many times now I'm starting to believe that they as a group, as a generalized group, are overwhelmingly out to get me. I can't quit them, Just love that cash. You know what I mean? Just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. All right, anyways, let's do a show, I think, maybe. I don't know what has gotten into Aaron, but the show has been off as of late. I've actually shut it off and listened to music. I don't know what to tell you about that. I'm only on 2 days a week, man, and I'm sorry if you feel like the show is off. Aaron always does the show he wants to do. Howdy, everyone, says Luke Duke. Hey, Luke Duke, how you doing? But yeah, I can't really tell you, man. We talk about the same content, so if his show's off, is mine off? Does mine seem different? I suppose not all the same content. It's not all the same. It's not all the same, man. Oh, fuck me, this damn thing. I'm gonna lose my mind and come in here with a goddamn fucking staple gun or some shit and just go goddamn nuts. Go fucking bananas. Stupid lights that won't stay in place. Anyways, as long as Aaron doesn't host another super spreader party, LOL kidding. I mean, hey, man, who knows? October 21st, get your tickets. There might be one. There might be. I don't know. I'll be there. So a super spreader or just a manure spreader? Anyways, what was I going to say? I got completely sidetracked by that weird Aaron comment. I do need to load the stories so we can start the show. Filtering in, fucking around, got all of that. Oh, if we get through all of our content and people really want to, we can do some Star Citizen. I have it on the October 1st. Where October 21st, I believe, at Partners Pub in Sartell is the next is Chrissy Mayer and God, someone said her name the other day, and I fucking can't remember any of the people that are on it because it's not really I'm going to be doing a guest performance. It's not like a show I'm on. I'm going to show up for like 10, 15 minutes because we're going to be like, Steel Toe is hosting this event, so obviously Steel Toe performers have to perform. April's not really a stage performer, or at least she has no desire to try to be one yet. I'm not saying she can't do it. I'm just saying as far as I know, she hasn't wanted to. And I, quite frankly, don't mind going up on stage and fucking around for 10, 15 minutes. And I believe that's what I'm doing. 5 to 10 minutes of fucking around on stage, and we have Chrissy Mayer and everyone else. Lila Hart. Thank you, Riley Powered Vibe. Lila Hart, Chrissy Mayer, and Nick Ricada. Battle Brothers EO Johnny, thanks to what you and Aaron said about heel versus babyface, Steel Toe is going to have more than dabblers taking shots at you. What did we say about heel versus babyface? We did a thing. We did a thing about heel versus babyface. I don't recall anything about heel versus babyface. I remember the AZ guy. Buy me dinner and I will undress on stage, says Atomic Ray. I don't know that anyone's looking for that, Atomic Ray, but hey, cool. Then, oh yes, the stream stickers thing. Thank you, whoever just did that. I think it was Lab Glass. But the stream stickers are in the corner somewhere up there. This is weird. I might have to turn the lighting back up because this is not working. Anyways, so yeah, that's the AZ guy. That is the AZ guy. Oh. Well, then I have a statement about that. I have a statement about that. I just hope you make it to the event safely, Johnny.
3 hours later.
Maybe, Wilmer. It might take that long. I played Star Citizen. His fucking rant about the pronouns is so overblown that either A, if you believe that, or if you were that seriously emotional about it, you have a fucking problem. Or B, more likely, it's a complete fucking act to flip out about something and feed people something that they want to get mad about. You know why? Because, oh, it ruins your immersion. They asked me about my pronouns. They don't ask you about your pronouns. They list your pronouns next to your character. You can change them if you want. They default as normal pronouns. So in other words, they included the whole pronoun bullshit simply to entertain an audience of people who would whine and bitch if their pronouns weren't requested. This is a game in the future and people aren't allowed to change their pronouns? Oh my god, it's a future civilization. They will be more woke than this. Like, obviously they'll bitch, right? Well, guess what? If you just fucking ignore it for 2 seconds, if you literally do like I do, look at it and move on, it has no relevance in the game. People don't address you by your pronouns. No one asks you to explain your pronouns. Literally, the whole pronoun rant is built out of the fact that in character creation, which, by the way, if you're super immersed in your game during character creation, I'm sorry, what? You're picking your hair color and your hairstyle. Oh my God, it's so real. I'm so immersed in this world. I can't. No. If the simple part that it lists your pronouns on the game and you have the option to change them, it doesn't specifically ask you to change them. It doesn't address them at any point. So again, if that dude is pissed at what me and Aaron said about him, I double down and say that rant is not only bullshit in terms of what it incorporates into the game, but it is an entire pile of bullshit when you compare it to the fact that it means nothing in terms of the game overall. Heel versus babyface. Well, that what do you mean? So is he the heel or is he the babyface? So heel versus babyface is the name of the show, but he's one person? What the fuck? All right. You know what? Is the phone paired? I'm going to text somebody because I got to know if the phone's paired and he's available, if he can answer right now, because I need to do, I was going to save this for Friday, but
Last time I checked, we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Sandy, that's
Love this
18
show.
months subscribing. I am going to get you your cowbell in just a second. Do you have a minute to call into the show? ? Send. Let us find out. And then while we wait, Sandy Squatch, 18 months, cowbell coming in for Sandy. Heyo. Well, Johnny, nice knowing you and Aaron. You two just Bud Lighted Steel Toe. How did we Bud Light Steel Toe? Really? We Bud Lighted Steel Toe? Because we picked on this guy for making fun of the Fallen the Great. No, I'm busy and it's loud. We need to fuck that bullshit sound alert. I really hope Aaron can call in because I really would love to talk to him about this right now. Just because, again, the you Bud Lighted Steel Toe. As far as I know, the audience didn't really go against us. There was like 2 or 3 detractors. And how did we Bud Light Steel Toe? Because you see, Bud Light means ruining the brand by saying Bud Lighted it. That would mean
Last time
going
I checked,
against.
we don't have a whole lot of songs that feature the cowbell.
I'll wait for
I
this.
gotta have more cowbell, baby.
Northern Finlander, 13 months subscribed. Let's get Northern Finlander's cowbell. Northern Finlander coming in. Hey-o. So allow me to continue explaining how even if what we did Fallen the Great, what did I walk into now? What's with the beef? Well, apparently, Fallen. Apparently, when Aaron and I ripped on heel versus babyface, which is this guy who did a cringe clip freaking out about the pronouns in Star Citizen, and we commented solely on the freak out about the pronouns in Star Citizen. Now, the video clip is stupid because he freaks out, loses his shit, and then immediately goes from 120 to 0 and starts the game. Now, I actually played Star Citizen. I have played it. And so now knowing exactly what he's talking about, the part he freaked out about was literally that they list your pronouns in the game and they default as regular pronouns. And if you want to, you have the option to change them. And that's in the character creation. It makes no sense, no part of the game whatsoever. It's just in one stupid part in the beginning. It entertains people that need that entertainment. Starfield. It's a very popular game. A lot of people are nerding out about it. Surprised you haven't heard. But again, according to Ryobi Powered Vibe, to quote, not Ryobi, excuse me. According to Battle Brother Zio, "Welp, Johnny, nice knowing you and Aaron. You two just Bud Lighted Steel Toe." And I hope he's joking, because there's two things about that are, again, a problem. One, we didn't do anything to flat out offend and drive away our core audience, which is what Bud Lighting refers to. If you're saying we picked a fight with a bigger channel and it's going to end us, which it won't, end me, possibly. I'm an extremely small channel, and if a 10.5K channel committed itself to just quashing me, maybe. Starfield, how long to start to take to harvest? No. It's about. Never mind. It's you're right. Anyways, moving on. So, like I said, the entire rant is over a nothing burger in terms of what he's ranting about in the game. The amount of energy he puts into it is, again, bullshit. So if you're telling me that he's serious about that, then I literally am saying that man has a problem. And if you're saying it's a ranty bit, then I'm saying that guy's playing a character, and again, it was douchey to go off on that huge rant and then play the game. Jack and Cough, you give the pronoun idiots the attention to their bullshit, they will just keep crying like little babies that don't get enough attention. The point is they've gotten so much attention to this point that in things like video games that are in the future where you can play as whatever and it's immersion and it's be whoever you want to be shit, they will immediately complain that they don't get their representation. I can't pick my pronouns. And again, this, like, if you give them attention to their bullshit. Well, you know what? They built the game, they put that stuff in there, and screaming about it on the internet, going, "This is why everyone hates your..." Like, if you just ignore it and go on with your day, fine. Again, it's the part that he went so over the top for a part that is just at one point in the game. It's literally in the character creation thing, and that's it. It doesn't have any relevance in the game, the dialogue stuff, nothing. Nobody talks to you based on your pronouns or anything else. So he made this huge rant about this one thing, and I get it. People are upset about this. I understand that there are people like, "I don't like this pronoun bullshit, and I don't blah, 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 blah." Right. But if you're letting the game affect you that hard, that rant was serious, you've got a problem. You're way too invested in it to have it affect you that deeply. And then to have it affect you that deeply and immediately stop and go into the video game and play it anyway, because as much as you hate it so much, it's such a huge problem, but you're going to play the video game for the clicks and the likes and the money. So you'll sell your soul to do it. You'll hate it so much that you won't boycott the game. I'm sorry. If you have such a huge problem with it and this whole don't give them their space, don't give them an inch, whatever, then boycott the games that do. Where is all the people that stand up and go, speak with your dollar if they bring back mask mandates? Don't go there if they endorse it. Speak with your dollar. Vote with your consumerism, whatever. Use your wallet to speak your mind and your ideals. Well, then do the same thing. If you're a streamer whose whole thing is streaming video games and you've got a problem with that part of the game, then don't play the game. And if you're playing the game and you want to rant about it, fine. But if you're going to go to the fucking nth degree like that, it better be prevalent in the whole game. Otherwise, you're telling me you flipped out that hard over just that being in it. Either that is something that you truly believe, in which case you're too easily triggered to be doing that as a job, or B, it's a fucking character you're playing, in which case I still think it's over the top and it's bullshit because you're selling fucking stuff to people that want to buy it. And if you want to sit there and enjoy that sort of thing, fine. My whole thing is spurging. Stop saying Star Citizen, says Ryobi Powered Vibe. I'm sorry. Star Citizen, Starfield, not Star Citizen. You're right. Fuck, I'm getting it. I had this happen again where I said Starfield. It's not Star Citizen, it's Starfield. You're right. My whole thing is spurging. Yeah, it's fine. Totally agree with Johnny's point of view, says Jack and Cough. This is, again, why I'm saying it's not a Bud Light moment. You could say we've picked a fight with a community or whatever. You can say we've angered somebody or whatever, but to say you Bud Lighted the show, Bud Lighting the show would be like, God, I'd have to think, what would Bud Lighting the show be? I really only think Aaron could Bud Light the show if we're gonna go Bud Lighting the show. But Bud Lighting the show would be like, I don't know, somehow being uber liberal cancel culture people that are secretly playing gay ops things in the background to shut down channels. Like, that would have to be Bud Lighting the show. Ryobi Power Vibe. Non-racist. Well, let's be honest. That's humor, okay? We don't mean it. We do it because it gets a reaction. It's called reactionary humor. I don't understand why, as a world, we've completely forgotten that we used to do things where people said jokes and things to get a reaction, to get a rise, to expire. And sometimes you whatever, going full drag. There we go. Admitting we're completely straight. I mean, that kind of stuff. Again, the idea that somehow, even if this was a big thing, picking a fight with this dude was Bud Lighting the show. And here's where I don't believe it's Bud Lighting the show. The person who suggested this is the person who suggested this clip and said we Bud Lighted the show. I got to go back to that because I'm having a fun bit with this. I should maybe cut it out. Was Battle Brother Zeo. Battle Brother Zeo keeps suggesting clips to me where he has a problem with the person, with the way they enforce gender rules or whatever. Or the way they publicize it, or the way they demonize normal gender rules and roles or whatever. And so he loves ripping on that shit. He loves people freaking out about it. So, of course, he loves this person. And that's fine. Go ahead and love heel versus babyface. By the way, 2 names. Is that because you're so fat, or is that just because you're... Like, I admit it, I'm fucking crazy, and this is called the Game Over podcast, and that's a weird thing. I can explain that story. That's a little... And I'm coming to you out of an oversized egg with a light strip that keeps falling down, and so I just look like a giant half-assed pile of shit. I understand. But at the same rate, I still like, hey, Johnny Crutches, the person... so heel versus babyface. Who's the heel? Who's the babyface? Is the question I have. If your thing is about ranting, I assumed because everyone called him AZ, his thing was like Angry Zach or something. I assumed he was an Angry Joe knockoff. Bud Light the show, would that be forcing a fucked up idea that everyone knows is not reality? Yes, but Jack and Cough, apparently, according to Battle Brother Zeo, it's trashing this heel versus babyface AZ. I kept thinking his name was like Angry Zach. Because again, if what we saw wasn't real, wasn't 100% who he is, then it is completely an Angry Joe knockoff. And at least Angry Joe kind of has a point to his rants, and his rants are realistic, but they're not based on political stuff. Again, this is another person selling you a political viewpoint that you love, so they do no wrong. And fine, go ahead and say they do no wrong. Back them up wholeheartedly. But don't act like I'm some asshole for going, this is a bunch of bullshit. This guy's acting over the top. And again, if it's not acting, it is complete bullshit. Because you're, oh my God, they made you fucking pick your pronouns. No, they don't. They just list them next to your character in creation. And if you're that anal that you need to change them, you can. If you have the ability to walk and chew bubblegum at the same time, if you can drive a car, if you can function as an adult in society, you should have the ability to realize that that whole pronoun thing in the video game literally means nothing. It's there for people who, quite frankly, can't get through their day without it. And if you have to hate on it, you're just as bad on the other side. If you can't ignore it, and if it bothers you that much and you can't put down the game, that's the other part that disgusts me. You're so upset. You're so appalled. Bethesda's such a huge pile of shit, but you gotta play the game because now you're going to rant on it. And again, everybody that wants to hate on us for critiquing that or hate on me, I love how I get a lot more hate than Aaron. We both had the same opinions on it, but I'm apparently a huge piece of shit for feeling the same way. Whatever. But I get it. It's Aaron's show, and I'm not April, so whatever. But yeah, so, you know, go ahead and fucking hate on me for that. But like I said, I actually played the game. That whole rant about the fucking pronoun shit was bullshit. If you have a problem with the pronoun movement and the pronoun agenda, then boycott the game. But if you're going to buy the game or play the game, and here's another pile of shit for that asshat. Did he actually buy the game, or did he get it for free because he does this game publicity stuff? And even if he bought the game, he'll write it off on his taxes. My point is, it's a business expense. You're doing it for a job, which makes me think you aren't serious in your rant. And I can't take you serious when you hate it so hard and then you immediately drop to zero and press play. Over something that, again, if you ignore. Here's how bad it is. I showed that clip, that rant to my friend. We've been joking at that asshat's expense for the last 2 days. While we play Starfield, we've been going back and forth. Just me and him messaging each other back and forth. In fact, I will call him right now since somebody hasn't responded to my text message. I'm going to try calling this person. We'll see if he answers. Hopefully he does. What pronouns did you choose? I left them the way they were, Bud Britches. They start out as your default pronouns. It's literally something you don't need to do. I can remember picking gender when creating a wrestler in the late 90s. Yeah. Daniel, are you there?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. People are talking in the chat. I'm reading the chat. I don't want to give too much away. We're talking about something. And before I get into the subject, I just want to say, what is the joke me and you have been having back and forth with Starfield for like the last 2 days?
It was about that guy who's getting like really pissy about the
pronouns. Yeah. All right. So we've both been playing the game, right? Other than the character creation where you have to deal with it for literally a split second by it just being there, and you can completely ignore it because it defaults as regular pronouns. Like you have to choose to make them different. Has it been in the game at all? Like, have you noticed it actually in the game at all? Any wokeified pronoun bullshit?
I mean, I see characters referring to me as he, him, and that's about it.
Yeah.
I think there's like some characters that is like a trans woman in the game, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. It's perfectly normal.
All right, but thank you, by the way, for selling this so well. But anyhow, so as I was saying, the point I'm making is just literally, like I said, this guy is apparently someone who hosts a show called Heel versus Babyface, and apparently, the Steel Toe Show, and people are like, Johnny, you and Aaron, like, apparently we've kicked the hornet's nest because we talked shit about this guy, and it's like, dude, I'm sorry, I played the whole thing. The pronoun thing isn't anything. You literally. You can ignore it. If you're getting upset over this, it's kind of a you thing. I feel like this is a mountain out of a molehill. If you want to have a problem with a video game, I feel like we got a lot of other places we can go here. But
it is kind of a nothing burger.
Yeah, it is kind of a nothing burger. Was how I feel. Is how I feel. Alrighty. So someone else. Man, I wish I had these struggles.html. I don't know who Reza685 is. Thank you for that link, but. You're going to have to explain what that's a link to. Battle Brothers should go back to watching Battlestar Galactica. I don't know, Chevrolet JB. Like I said, Battle Brothers Zio loves people who trash on people who push that opposite agenda, or loves the idea of ragging on people who push that opposite agenda. He keeps getting me to try and watch clips of people like, you've got to rip on this guy because he pushes that whole thing and he rips on this or that, or what he says is, and it's like, yeah, I get how you don't like him, and I'm not saying I would like him, but I find it boring, and I don't need to hate on this person again. So it's funny because I just wanted to check with you and make sure I wasn't wrong. But thank you, Daniel, for being part of the show. Always fun to have you.
No problem, man.
All right, take care, man. Goodbye.
You too, man. You have fun.
All righty. So there we go. That's my good Xbox buddy Daniel, and one of the Florida boys who's joined us for many a game, a big gaming friend. Like I said, I'm at the gym. What's up? All right, let's reply. Hilarity about backlash that we've apparently incurred. Period. I was told by Battle Brothers Zio that by ripping on that AZ guy, I and you have, quote, Bud Lighted the show, period. He's the head of a channel called Heel versus Babyface, period. A lot more than I can talk about in text. We can discuss this later, period. Alrighty, so yeah, holy shit, that's the almost the first hour that we've been dicking around on this. Ryobi powered vibe. Ooh, I like to huff my own farts. I'm important. I mean, I'm not huffing my own farts. Who's huffing their own farts? I just feel that whole thing was, that whole rant was completely overblown, given that I've played the game. And that me and my friend literally kept finding it funny to rip on the guy having played the game and talked about and shown the rant. At any rate, let me load the stories that we have for the first hour, even though we haven't even gotten into them yet, when we should probably do that, seeing as how people have filtered in. Filtering in has happened. Yeah, go suck my dick. I don't give a shit. We're doing a show. We're doing a goddamn show. All right? Man. Dead Jester, you're in big trouble, mister. I know, right? Right? My little tiny channel's in trouble because Mr. Big Bad Review Guy can't take the fact that I called him what would we call him? A stupid douche, a douche canoe, a twat waffle, to use his own term. Someone who's acting a wee bit over the top. Someone who's fish and chipping for an audience to freak out at the freaking boathouse. Again, I've played ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, for those of you who don't know the acronym. I play Elder Scrolls games. I played Fallout. I played Fallout, the Vault game on the phone. I've played a lot of Fallout games, and I have friends with a lot of people who play Fallout games. I didn't know there was a community of people who were so sick and tired of Bethesda and their bull. Like, again, he went to 95 miles an hour in a 35. He was speeding in a school zone over something that it's like, oh, wow, that's stupid. Way to go, fucking woke bullshit, and move on. And there's nothing to follow it up. Ryobi powered vibe. I love Fallout 4. Do you remember all the woke bullshit in Fallout 4? Does anyone? Was that a Russell Brand impression? No, it was me trying to pretend I'm a fat dude with a British accent, and I'm not very good at it. But it did make me mildly lightheaded. I play as Hitler. Yeah, dude, I play as a variety of characters in Fallout 4. My point is, I'm trying to remember the game where we really went woke and, oh my god. As far as I remember, in ESO, there's a lot of shit you can do. And the most, in my opinion, uber woke liberal shit in Elder Scrolls games is that vampires can't drink children. That's not fair, all right? If in Elder Scrolls, in Skyrim, if I build a house and I have adopted 2 little children and I am a vampire, I am taking care of them, I am feeding them healthy meals, making sure they are well sought after while they sleep. Daddy needs some dinner, you know what I mean? But apparently, wanting to feed on the children you are keeping alive as a vampire in the game is apparently fucked up, and I'm not allowed to do it. You're also not allowed to murder children in the game, which is really weird. You can kill everything else under the sun. If it lives, if it breathes, you can murder it. You can kill the trees for wood, but you cannot harm the children. They are immune to damage. Like, somehow, when you're born from 1 to... You want to flip out about taking you out of immersion? The inability to kill kids takes me out of immersion pretty quick in a game where everything, including myself, can die at the drop of a hat. But a giant spell, bomb, whatever, AoE thing can go off. Everybody's dead except the 5-year-old. How? I remember the bugs and all the settlements I saved, says Dead Jester, and by bugs I mean glitches. Yeah, and that was my other thing. I started playing Starfield, not Star Citizen, Starfield. I started playing Starfield, and I immediately went into, oh god, don't ask me to save a settlement. Anyways, we've had people come and leave over this rant. I think people are getting bored with it. I'm bored with it. We've gone on with it way too long. I am so sorry. Let's get into our first story, how we're all gonna die. The U.S. Air Force is testing nuclear-capable long-range missiles. Hey, North Korea and Russia, don't look into it. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Fuck!
Let's check the sticker party situation. Where are we at on that? I don't even know. It's not on the screen. Go back to open. There we are. Meant to use this. It's a bit late for that, actually. All right, 400. You know what? We're going to toke one for that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Who was that? That was Wilmer with the 10-bit nugget thing. 420 bits towards a sticker party. When we get the other 590 bits, it will give us a sticker party, which means the sticker app that's up in the corner there, the purple heart. That'll be free to use for everyone for a limited time. You can use all of the stickers. They won't have their sound drops, but they're there. Mr. Wiseman21 saying, yo, what's up? Hey, Mr. Wiseman. How you doing? Welcome to the show. Again, back to our impending world. Shot. What? Mr. Wiseman, what are you smoking? I'm smoking a hybrid. Minnesota legalized a while ago, but I am a member of the Minnesota medicinal system, so it's been legal for me for quite a while. But, yeah, I'm just having a hybrid. I have multiple sclerosis, so I use it for that. I also use it for fun with the show. And, yeah, so that is the marijuana news. Getting on with the story we were talking about, the U.S. Air Force testing nuclear-capable long-range missiles. The U.S. Air Force on Wednesday tested an unarmed nuclear-capable long-range missile, according to the U.S. Air Force Global Strike Command. The unarmed Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missile, equipped with 3 test re-entry vehicles, mostly known as warheads for those of you who don't speak lingo, was launched from Vandenberg Air Force Base in California and traveled 4,200 miles to Kerguelen Atoll in the Marshall Islands. These test launches verify the accuracy and reliability of the ICBM weapon system, providing valuable data to ensure a continued safe, secure, and effective nuclear deterrent, the statement said. So we keep poking the Russian bear with the whole Ukraine thing. Turkey's literally saying, "Hey guys, if this doesn't stop, eventually it's gonna go nuclear, and it's gonna like World War III." And then to help really calm things down, we're like, "Hey, Russia, North Korea, look at our nukes! Look what we can do with our nukes!" Mr. Wiseman, holy shit, are they testing? Why are they testing? They're not testing, they're bragging, all right? That's, this is something we did before, and by we, I mean the country, not a particular party, not, well, I suppose the military-industrial war machine. Those awesome dudes. See, history lesson time. Back in World War II, we didn't need to have a giant military invasion of Japan or Russia, and we wanted to show Russia the devastation of the nuclear arsenal, but we hadn't had a reason to use it. Japan kept fucking fighting us, saying that they wouldn't surrender unless we would let them keep their emperor. It was their one point of contention. They would not give that up. So to help push them along, we nuked the sons of bitches. Twice. In 2 devastating nuclear attacks, the result of which made Japan immediately fold to every concession we asked for, including being willing to give up their emperor, whom we allowed them to keep at that point in time, solely off of feeling bad at how much we fucked up Japan with 2 nuclear bombs. Can we really say we really were still bragging? I mean, we've been bragging since World War II with Hiroshima and Nagasaki. KG4, that's exactly the point I'm making. That's what Hiroshima and Nagasaki were. Not necessarily a brag so much as a deterrent advertisement to Russia, like, hey, baby, look what we got over here. And you know what that did? It made Russia step back, lock their borders, and then fight to build the same weapons. Now we don't have that. Now we're doing that to, I guess, North Korea. Spoiler alert, they got nukes too. And we're doing it, they've got nukes funded by fucking cryptocurrency they've been farming. So it's really, I have a doc to share with you, says, Charlie don't surf. Are you going to kick me if I say I don't agree with what happened with the Japs? No? Are you saying you don't agree with what I'm saying happened, or are you saying you don't agree with what happened to them? Because, again, I'm not going to kick you for... The only time I kick people is when they, get outwardly hostile, offensive, or boring. Disagreeing with me is fine. I'm an idiot, and I often need to be put in my place. I thank you for doing that. I'll send it to your Discord. I'll tell you later. Alrighty. I'm not being hostile at all. Charlie don't surf. I'm not saying you are. I'm saying you're not doing anything worthy of being kicked for unless you go into those places. That's where, again, I was just explaining what deems a worthy kick. You sir, are not doing, or ma'am. I don't know. I don't know how you identify. I would hate to use the wrong pronouns. Alrighty, so again, the U.S. Air Force is testing this missile. The U.S. regularly tests its intercontinental weapon systems to verify its accuracy and reliability. Again, this is just repeatedly showing people that we can do it. The missile was launched at 1:26 a.m. PT. Such tests have occurred over 300 times and is not the result of current world events. Right, but why are we publicizing it all of a sudden then? That's all I'm saying. I'm saying it's not the result of current world events. It's just we're kind of making a big show of it now. Weird. What if Russia has some kind of secret weapon from far more destructive than nukes? Then we're all fucked, man. China's trying to make their soldiers immune to nuclear radiation. They've got secret what would you call them? Super secret biolabs all over the place. Johnny, at this point, it's more of a look at me, I can destroy all of you. Yeah. Problem is they can do that too. And it's just like, I don't think it's helping. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, that's we can keep delving into that story, but that's pretty much the gist of it. The U.S. nuclear enterprise is the cornerstone of security for the freedom of the American people. No, it is not, Colonel Chris Cruz. The nuclear arsenal does not deter people who don't have nukes, and it doesn't really deter people who do have nukes. Quite frankly, we're lucky that it has done what it's done so far, but it's probably going to get us into more trouble. Anyways, we're going to go to this next one. Those of you that have small children understand that small kids go in for fads. Small kids very easily fall. Charlie, don't. My pronouns. The U.S. is currently threatening North Korea because they are giving Russia weapons. They're giving Russia weapons? I'd assume it's the other way. What are they? Are they giving North Korea food in exchange? I mean, I could understand if those people will trade an AK-47 for a beat. Anyhow, as I was saying, so kids fall for fucking fads and things all the time. My daughter's one that does. And when they fall in for something, you got to kind of just roll with it. You know, you go along with it. You start buying all the bullshit, the toys, the snacks, whatever. I came across this story, and my daughter hasn't really ever fallen in love with Paw Patrol. I don't know how many of you have children or relatives that have Paw Patrol obsessions. But if any of them do, you might want to check some of the snacks you may have in your home. Because an important notice for a product recall for Paw Patrol snacks has come out. And I want to specify, it is not for any reason that would harm the physical health of the child. No. They're not recalling Paw Patrol snacks because if you feed them to your kids, they will somehow be unhealthy. No. These snacks are just as healthy as they were before, just as approved as they were before. They're recalling them because the products have a URL on them. You know what? I'll just read the story. A supermarket chain issued a recall for Paw Patrol snacks sold at British stores after it was discovered that a website on the packaging leads to content not suitable for suitable for children consumption. Store chain Liddy said 5 packs of Paw Patrol all butter mini biscotti biscuits, Paw Patrol chocolate chip mini biscotti biscuits, and Paw Patrol yummy Bake Bears raspberry flavor and Bake Bears apple flavor bore the address of a website that no longer shows the intended content. Are they going to get to what we have been made aware that the URL of the supplier, which is featured on the packaging, has been compromised and is being directed to a site that is not suitable for child consumption. Right. But what is it? When viewed from a desktop browser, it shows a message in Chinese stating the site is temporarily unavailable. When viewed from a mobile browser, the URL leads to a holding page with numerous advertisements with sexually explicit imagery. So what you're saying is these mini biscotti biscuits are leading to a cream pie. Oh, no. How do you like your Paw Patrol biscuits, kids? Do you like them chocolate chip, raspberry filled or BB seed? Would you like? Do you like them with lots of nut? I mean, like on them, like pearl necklace style. Let's drop that. We don't need the sticker party thing up. So yeah, my 10-year-old not always hated Paw Patrol. Well, again, don't let them follow the web. Check the websites on the packaging, apparently. Why are we putting websites on the packaging? And how did we come to the conclusion that the websites, by the way, through only the mobile phone app, the websites lead to porn? It's weird. Ryobi powered Vibe with a website. I'm going to guess, and let's move this. I'm gonna guess that this website blocked for your safety. Uh-oh. Yes. Forbidden. You don't have permission to access this server. Oh, no. All right. Well, I guess analfisting.com requires specific access, and I don't have it. If it doesn't work, why is it still on the package? Exactly, Mr. Wiseman. Why is it still on the package? And stop saying it's not fit for child consumption, and start saying, like you mean, it's probably meant for... All right, let's be honest. There's something very Chomo-esque about this. I'm trying to tiptoe around it, and I'm not skillful enough. Something weird about the kids' snack product that leads through a backdoor thing only with your phone Why? Why? Unless we're, hey, maybe they'll like it if they see it. I don't trust it. I don't trust it at all. Okay. All right, the website previously led to the homepage of Appy Kids Co., a subsidiary of Appy Food and Drink, which dissolved in June of 2022. Okay. So a company went bankrupt and they sold their site for porn. Mr. Wiseman, I just put the link on my phone. It's deaf porn. It's deaf porn. Here's my problem with deaf porn. You have to watch it, right? Because if you mute deaf porn, it just sounds like the moaning and the... Because they don't even know what sounds good. They don't know what sounds erotic or hot. They can't hear it. You have to watch deaf porn. Deaf porn is so hard to watch, you know? Because the whole time... this is the weird part. You can't even try to enjoy watching deaf porn unless you mute it. So you can only watch deaf porn if you experience it like a deaf person. It's like some sort of unwritten rule that God made that you can't enjoy deaf porn as a real person. Because as a real person blessed with hearing, you have to just go, no, I'm better than this. I'm better than this. If you want to have even the vaguest hope of like approaching nut zone, you've got to literally mute it, and like it's like reverse baseball. You got to start thinking of hot shit, and you got to hope that those deaf people don't make weird deaf faces when they because you can see that they can't express vowels because they can't hear them. You know, it's not their fault. It's not a problem. It's just, it's the way it is, all right? I'm not being hateful. Just saying. You can't watch deaf porn with the volume up. You got to put it on low. This is an awesome program. We've been successfully losing viewers for the last hour. I want to say, I don't know why. This is an awesome program. Why wouldn't you love this show? Thank you for being part of it. Remember to like, click the thumbs up, all that good stuff to help grow the show. Thank you for being part of the program. Getting back to Paw Patrol, is there anything else? Oh, nope, that was it. That was it. So, Paw Patrol, again, porn on the snack food. I don't know why.
Now on Fox Nation.
Snack food leading to porn. Why did the, I feel like as a food company that was closely involved in making snack food for children, you should be very, very vested in making sure when you sell your brand and your websites that porn doesn't become the thing. Just not porn. Alrighty, so I believe this was supposed to be a video. Let's see. Let's go down and see if there's a video of it. Nope. Pictures. All right, we're gonna jump to. Oh my God, Kanye West's wife looks weird as fuck. I'm just gonna say it. All right, so we got to go to YouTube and Florida man. Let's get that Florida man story. Florida man. Let's try it this way. There we go. It came up 6 hours ago. You can't have this in a full screen size? Ah. Alrighty. There we go. Let's just play it this way. I hate that we're playing.
A man for attempting to cross the Atlantic Ocean in a human-sized hamster wheel.
Okay, so this is just they're reading the story with the still pictures up. Then I'll just fucking do it this way, you dickbags. Way to torpedo my show. I do that on my own. Damn it. Anyhow, moving along. So, a Florida man is arrested for trying to cross the Atlantic Ocean in a human-sized hamster wheel. And I'm asking why. Coast Guard officials arrested a Florida man after they intercepted his unusual hamster wheel contraption that he was allegedly attempting to run to London. According to a criminal complaint, 44-year-old Raza Baluchi is facing federal charges after he was rescued 70 miles off of Tybee Island by Georgia by Coast Guard officials. The marathoner was found on August 26th in his bizarre hamster wheel contraption and asked standard questions. Based on the condition of the vessel, which was afloat as the result of wiring and buoys, USCG, or otherwise U.S. Coast Guard officials, determined that he was conducting a manifestly unsafe voyage. What do you mean an unsafe voyage? What's unsafe about this? Unsafe? You can't tell me that this is unsafe. You're telling me that that's unsafe? That's not unsafe. That's a man with a goddamn hamster cage. That looks relatively welded. Actually, I gotta be honest, it doesn't look that unsafe. The problem I would have is that how do you know you're not going to make it in a day? Like, you're going to run all the way there? It's going to take some time. You're going to have to sleep in that thing. Did you need them to rescue you? Or typical day in Florida, says Mr. Wiseman. Maybe. Was Fill Some Holes, this is like his fourth time. Really? I don't know if this is YouTube safe. What's YouTube safe? I have no idea. Where are we going wrong with not being YouTube safe? I have no idea where that is. Let's get back to this. So, let's unsafe manifesting. The manifesting unsafe vessel is a giant metal drum with inflatable buoys on each side and paddles that are powered by the runner inside. Right, yes, as he spins, we get how a hamster wheel works. The complaint says that he was unable to provide officials with the required registration for his water vehicle. Oh, fuck you. And informed officials that he was running in his hamster wheel all the way to London, England. When Coast Guard officials told him that they were cutting his voyage short, he threatened to kill himself with a 12-inch knife if anyone tried to apprehend him, and claimed to have a bomb on board. Okay. One, this hamster wheel looks nothing like the other hamster wheel that we previously saw. One, I'm going to make that clear. Two, you really threatened... Mikey saying, "Hey, John, sorry I missed you at the anniversary show. Was looking forward to meeting you finally." Yeah, because we didn't hang out at all at the anniversary show or the day before. I'm really, really sorry. I can't believe that at both Deerstock and the anniversary show, our paths couldn't cross for even 2 seconds. It's a real shame. I'm sorry, man. But hey, if you go to the comedy show on the 21st, if you're interested in that, I'm not saying you should. If you're not interested, you do you. But if you are interested and you are going to go to that and you're there, just maybe pat me on the shoulder and something. I'll buy you a drink, I'll do you, for being a pal, just... Chevy JB said 70 miles, not even mad, kind of impressed. I'm impressed. Why did they try to stop him? This is a self-cleaning oven. Either the guy makes it and London has a new problem to deal with, or, problem solved. Either way, he ain't coming back. Where will he shit? I'm guessing he's leaning out the side, or he's got some sort of weird crapper contraption in there. You gotta, take a dump in a bag and throw it overboard. Where will he shit? Where will he pee? These are the questions that intelligent people ask. Not to bring it back to Starfield again. But I was playing Starfield earlier today. And I found the bathroom on the spaceship, and I'm like, yes, there it is, the bathroom. Because as we all know, when traveling through the universe, the first question all of us ask is, hey, where am I going to poop? Darwin Award winner right here. Yeah, shark sugar. What? Shark sugar? Is that what you're calling his shit? Shark sugar? Ugh. At any rate, this is not the... I see this buoy up here in this ear. Let's go here. Spoiler alert. I'm going to scroll. We see this one here, and then we see this one pictured. These are not the same. One of these things is not like the others. This one looks way more sturdy, reliable, and definitely like short-term voyage. This one looks way more long-term voyage. It looks larger. And, again... stabbing yourself with... Is this all for a fucking Guinness World Record? Go screw yourself. Alrighty, so he was arrested by the Coast Guard on September 1st. They were able to get him to disembark at the U.S. Coast Guard base in Miami Beach, Florida. Court documents said that this was not his first attempt to run on water in his hamster wheel. He's attempted similar voyages in 2014, 2016, and 2021, all of which have ended with Coast Guard intervention. So will you just file the fucking paperwork? He faces federal charges of obstruction of a boarding and violating of a captain of the port order. According to an exclusive interview with Fox 35, Bellucci efforts were meant to raise money for various charitable causes, including homeless people. The U.S. Coast Guard and police and fire departments. Well, there you go, Coast Guard. You could have gotten some funding, but you shot yourself in the dick. He wasn't You guys thought he was doing it because he was nuts. He's trying to escape the country. No.
We're not just doing this for money. We're doing it for a shitload of money.
And some of that could have been yours, you dicks. It's brown sugar. Oh, I guess. Mikey saying, I played Starfield until 1 a.m. yesterday. Starfield's a good game. It's a good time. Again, I stand wholeheartedly behind all the statements I made the other day. Can we abandon homeless people at sea? Good plan. I mean, can we start having the homeless people run on water? My goal is not only to raise money for homeless people, not raise money for Coast Guard and raise money for the police department and the fire department. Bellucci said, they're in public service. They do it for safety, and they do it for other people. He said he's raised a lot of money, but most importantly, will never give up on his dreams. I'll never give up on my dream. They stopped me 4 or 5 times, but I never give up. Yep, just like on that English as a second language. Anyways, even Ocean Gate had shitter. Right? Even the world's most rink-a-dink sub had somewhere to take a rink-a-stink, you know? You know what? I'm playing this one for me. Rink-a-stink was bad. All right. Moving along. So again, they've stopped him 5 times. He won't learn to file the goddamn proper paperwork. I feel like at this point, just file the paperwork, pay the frickin' toll or whatever, and have your merry voyage. And again, I'm betting it's going for a fucking Guinness World Record. Like, fucking, yep, ran on water. Whatever, Jesus. Anyways, moving into a story of my new favorite dog. I'm a cat person by nature. I have no problems with that. I make no exceptions or apologies. I love being a cat person. Cats are a very masochistic pet. They love you with pain, and there's something I just respect about that. And they will destroy all your shit, no matter what you do. So it's a sacrifice to love a cat, and there's something weirdly, I don't know, maybe I guess it's Stockholmian about it. At any rate, when it comes to dogs, I'm not easily impressed, usually. But I'm a sucker for this one. We have a picture, and we'll get to it in a minute. Wait, we have a video. We're going to get to a video. So dogs run away from home all the time, from what I understand, for the most part. Not like every dog does it, but a lot of dogs do. They get out, you know. Well, this one got out for a reason, you know. This one didn't just get out, you know, for like just a good afternoon. This one got out and had some fucking plans. And I gotta say again, good on you, dog. Fucking goddamn right. Woof.
This is a pretty fun story because Storm is home and she's safe. This is Storm right here. She is the one who made her way into SoFi Stadium. She enjoyed the Metallica concert, and it's actually right across the street.
Right. The dog ran away from home and went to a Metallica concert. Now, this is amazing for so many reasons. Number one, dogs generally don't run towards cool-ass dogs, this Fanatical Bucks fan, right? Chevy JB saying that's my kind of woman. I was talking about the dog. Are you talking about the lady holding the dog, or are you talking about the news? Which woman? Are we talking about the lady owning the dog, or the lady doing the news story?
Storm is home and she's safe. This is Storm right here.
All right, so are we talking about the lady, the vaguely... If this story were out of Florida, it's out of Inglewood, so I know it's not. But I swear to God, this is almost someone I'm like, Lemmy, do you have a relative? Lemmy, do you have a relative that's wearing a Friends shirt and owns a dog that went in Inglewood? Stormy Daniels. Oh, Stormy Daniels. Well, the dog's name is Stormy. I don't think either one of these trio is Stormy Daniels. But alrighty. The reporter. Okay, Chevy JB. I mean, I won't tell you I'm too proud to say no to the reporter, but I will say wouldn't aim for it necessarily.
She is the one who made her way into SoFi Stadium. She enjoyed the Metallica concert, and it's actually right across the street, the stadium. So she didn't go far, but
right. She didn't go far. That's not the point. The point is the dog snuck into the stadium, which is impressive. They have security, and dick 'em all down. No one's safe, says Dead Jester. Even the dog, God damn it. Anyhow, moving on. As I was saying, as the dog gets closer to the concert, it's just going to get louder and louder and louder. And then you get there, and then the audience is cheering. And here's where it gets awesome. I guarantee you, if the seat was open and no one was sitting there, everybody absolutely loved the Metallica dog. Like, fuck yeah, dude, Metallica dog. Enter the Sandman. Exit line. Bow, 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 bow. Fuck yeah, dog. And fucking everybody's going crazy. You want to do some blow in the bathroom? Like, honestly, dude, have that dog's blood tested. I guarantee you there is at least 25% chance that dog is drunk and high on cocaine. It was at a Metallica concert. If it is not drunk or high on cocaine, I'm a little disappointed. Okay? Hetfield, just don't throw down like he used to, I guess. I don't know. Dog has a contact high. At least, Dave Lee, nobody's crotch at that concert was safe to sniff. Let's put it that way. Oh, and the dog sat in the stadium just chilling at the concert. So, I'm sorry. That's really, really fucking awesome. I'm sorry I've gone so far on a dog, and we should actually let the rest of the story play. Oh.
How she got in, that is still the question that nobody has the answer to. But I want to bring in Kathy and Ari to talk to us more about Storm. Now, first of all, how adventurous is
How she got in is the question nobody has an answer to. Yeah, and I feel like if you're the security of the venue, maybe really need an answer for that question. I mean, great, let's talk to remarkably doable in the Friends shirt with the nice tits. Honestly, dude, nice tits. But can we get back to the part where a dog snuck into a concert? I feel like a security specialist, or at the very least a bouncer, should answer for how Shadow snuck in.
she's so well behaved sitting here. What is she like?
She's very playful.
She's very playful. She likes the heavy metal music. She enjoys when I put the Skippy on Oh, no. The dog likes peanut butter. Oh. Trying to think of Metallica dog puns now, and I'm not having any.
Oh, hi, Storm. Yes, so she's very playful. Has she ever gotten out before? Have you figured out how she got out?
No, that is still something we have not found out. How she got out, we don't know how she...
Wait a minute. Are you, like, sisters, mother-daughter? What's this relationship here? Because this one looks younger, but also so much larger than you.
She got out. We checked our cameras.
In all the ways.
We didn't see nothing in our cameras. At only once, but she was with me. And then after that...
And now you saw...
So the dog teleported out of your home and then snuck into the Metallica concert. Again, we are not paying enough attention to how this dog For Whom the Doorbell Tolls. Oh, thank you, Fanatical Bucks fan. All right, now I can't be outdone. So, For Whom the Doorbell Tolls. Shit. I keep sticking on Enter the Sandman, and I can't come up with the names of other songs for some reason. Man's Best Friend of Misery. I don't know. Saint. How do I come up with one with Saint Anger? No. See, I'm failing. God damn it.
Saw the photo. You didn't know this had happened at first. You picked her up, and that's how you learned about her being in the concert. What were your first thoughts, Ari, when you saw her sitting in the stands, actually in a seat, watching the show?
She better get me a goddamn T-shirt. The dog marches on. Oh! Oh. I mean, I know they did a cover of it, but just still, this one doesn't even need to be changed because it's a dog. Ecstasy of Gold. All right. Master of Puppies. How did I miss Master of Puppies? Oh my God. Fade to Black Lab. Thank you for the hint on that one, Thorn. Fade to Black Lab, Master of Puppies. That's I don't know. Master of Puppies I'm pretty proud of, especially since I missed it so long. I love to use her, but I had to bite her. I used to love her, but I used to love her, but I had to bite her. That's not really a Metallica song. Allegedly, the story goes Dave Mustaine was kicked out of Metallica when he got into a fight with James after James kicked the band dog. I don't know about that. I do know It Ain't My Bitch. Oh my God, Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. Garage Dog Days. And Justice for All Dogs. Veterinarian. Da-na-na. Lead me be. Veterinarian. Don't take my balls away from me. I'm sorry. I like Veterinarian. That one's going to be Drool. Harvester of Howl. Oh, my God. We're having so much fun with this one. Harvester of Howl. Fleabag of the Damned. All right, come on now. Let's see. Ain't No Woman Like the One I Shot. Dead Jester, I don't even know if those are Drool. Oh, from Fuel. Oh. See, I'm trying to think of how to go with this. I can get the first part of it with Drool, but I can't get through the rest of it. No, I can't do it. I can't work out. I get Drool, but I can't get the verses. I can't sing it. Eye of the Schnauzer. What's a call of the Malamute? Kind of looks like an Alaskan Malamute. All right, let's get this story going. Shortest paw. Oh no. 1 just equals dog. Oh no. Thank you, Sandy. This is awesome. Now the world is gone. I'm just a dog. Oh God, help me. Now the world is gone. I'm just one dog. Oh God, help me. Hold my breath as I wish for my genitals. They spayed me when I was young. The whole thing's just about genital mutilation for dogs. I mean, I get it; it's a health-saving procedure, but still, it's rough. It's painful. I'm sorry.
Well, we were laughing. We were like, "How did she get in the concert and actually sit in a seat?"
Dude, she scalped some fucking tickets. All right. My question wouldn't be how did she do it. My question would be, motherfucker, if you were gonna sneak into the concert, why didn't you invite me? You know what I mean? Dog breath instead of motor breath. There you go. Murder my father for there's biscuits in the jarro. Oh my God, I'm having too much fun with Metallica puns. There's an actual story about a dog who snuck into this, but this is just too much fun with the Metallica puns. Best service dog ever leads you into the back door of Metallica concert. Right? Best service dog on the planet gets you a one-on-one with James Hetfield. I don't care if he kicked a dog. That dude's been an inspiration for me for music for a long time. I am not a fan of animal abuse, and I'm not saying I forgive it, but I'm saying I'm willing to overlook it if it means I get to, like, meet the dude and have a conversation, especially if he's totally cool with my dog sneaking him into the concert. Like, there's too many reasons. Too many reasons. That is, again, the best dog on the planet. That's where you get mad. That's not one of those, bad dog, we don't sneak into concerts, bad dog, you take me with you when you do that. You get 2 seats, you son of a bitch.
That was like, how did she get past all of the securities and the gate and like the metal detectors and everything? And
how did she get past all of the securities and like the gate? The gate is security, but okay.
I know, I'm pretty sure it was super crowded, so she probably just squeezed her way through the crowd and sat down in a seat.
And sitting in a seat, is that something you could see her doing? She looks so calm and relaxed over there.
Yes. Yeah.
Here's my question. Okay, so you're getting a seat, right? But you picked the fucking nosebleeds, you know? You could have gotten a lot more down, like fucking, like eye level, a lot more fucking, like floor level. She got out sad but true. Oh, man. Dude, and seriously, the part that I'm fanatical Bucks fan. Why are the gates wooden? Thank you, Polar Bear Express. That's hilarious. And fanatical Bucks fan, I don't know about you, but I'm thinking about getting a furry suit and sneaking into some places. Dude, I am too. But that's only because without the handicap shit, I have to crawl. So it's just kind of beneficial. And, you know, hey, if it works, I'd do it. I'd totally do it. I'd get to meet Kirk and James and Lars, and I forget who they acquired as bassist number 3 now, but is it 3 or 4? Because wait a minute, was fucking what was it? Was Mustaine guitar? Like, did Mustaine have Kirk's spot before Kirk did, or Robert Trujillo? Thank you. Again, no disrespect to Robert, like, great bassist, does that thumb slap bass stuff. Yeah, pre-Kirk. Okay, so So he was pre-Kirk. So Robert Trujillo is the third. Alrighty. But yeah, man, that'd be fucking bad. That'd be bad. OP.
Sitting in the seat, yeah, and I didn't know. I'm just shocked too that she was.
Oh, wow. Ouch. Oh. This wasn't supposed to hurt so bad. Oh my God, I'm going back a couple of seconds. Look, man, Robert Trujillo is badass, right? Like, he's a good bassist. He stepped in after the other guy went his own way or whatever. But
yeah, sitting in the seat, yeah.
He looks fine. He looks old.
And I didn't know. I'm just.
He looks really old. Oh my God, Grandpa James. And they've got him holding an acoustic guitar over an electric. So he just looks like he came in with too much stuff. He's wearing a biker jacket. So I kind of feel like we're at a VFW. And oh man. Oh God, dude. I'm not saying you can't rock the place. I'm just saying, ouch. Jason Newsted aged the hardest of them all. Yeah, and he's not even there anymore. And Fanatical Bucks fan, 40 plus years of being Metallica, right? Oh. Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. Oh my God. After the concert, he had to poop, seek, and deploy. I don't know if that's supposed to be a dog pun or if we're talking about James Hetfield. It works for both, and it's fucking hilarious.
Shocked too that she wasn't jumping. She likes to jump.
And she looks so calm and relaxed, just kind of chilling there, hanging out. Now,
yeah, she's very playful, so she likes to jump. You know, whenever we have visits, she likes to jump. So I have to tell her, don't jump. Yeah, that was like shocking. Like her just sitting there, looked like she was actually.
It looks like she's trying to go back.
She was watching the concert.
No offense, man. No offense. I'm trying to break this down a bit, so we're gonna rewind a little back, a little bit more, back a little bit more. Here we go. I'm going to drop your audio, ladies. Please don't take it personal. It's not because you suck. It's because I'm better.
Yeah, that was
all right.
Shocking. Like her just.
It's not you. It's me. All righty. So this dog, either she's looking for somewhere to shit.
Sitting there.
Or that dog looks like she's got cotton mouth. That dog looks like she got into a concert and was sitting next to me, and I was just going there like, hey, Poochie. For whom the dog barks, am I right? Bow to Lab Messiah. Oh, no. That dog chews on bones so heavy the devil himself couldn't lift him. Oh, wow. I'm not sure what that's a quote of. And congratulations, Fanatical Bucks fan, turning 40 in a few weeks.
She was actually watching the concert and just.
And I asked you, you guys play music a lot, so do you think maybe she is like a musical dog?
I think, yeah, she should be like a musical dog, I want to say, because my family always
I
plays,
think
like,
she should be
really
like a musical dog. Like, we're gonna get her a drum set and a piano, and we're gonna see if this bitch can really hold a tune, and if not, oh God, Fall in the Great took someone else's one, but now made it worse. There's peanut butter in the jarro. Oh, if you're offering congratulations, I just got married on Sunday. Really weird to pick Sunday as a day to get married, but hey, congratulations to getting married. And I have a baby coming in mid-November. Could you maybe space some of this shit out? Actually, wait a minute. Stop. Pause. Fuck me, I jumped too far too soon. I'd like to apologize. Fanatical Bucks fan is doing it the way everybody should do it. All of my friends, everyone I know, needs to take a note from Fanatical Bucks fan. And by that, I mean, do it all at once, you know? Hey, congratulate me this year on on getting married. Congratulate me this year, this next year on having a kid. Hey, congratulate me and get me gifts this year because I've got my own house and we're doing a housewarming party. No. You are doing it in such a tight time frame. I hope you just did it as a one and done. It's one party, it's one gift because we have a house, we have a kid, and we made it official. I mean, that's how we do it, you know? Fanatical Bucks fan, we are white trash. Yeah, but I mean, only because you knocked her up first. Sorry, bro, on the marriage. Happy to hear about the kid. Oh, Chevy J. Blee. Again, thank you on the Rumble. Thank you, Rumble, YouTube, Twitch, everybody. We're having a great day. We haven't even gotten, we're halfway through the show, and we haven't. Fuck, man. Like I said, long story. Anyways, as I was saying, we haven't really been pushing the Twitch, the YouTube, or the PayPal, the Venmo, and all of that. We are $35 away from hitting our overtime goal. I apologize. We've been having so much fun. I completely forgot to do that. I again apologize. Thanks for not making me pay child support. Right? All right, there we go. Again, that is the Venmo, the PayPal, and the Streamlabs if you want to donate straight to the show. Otherwise, we have the sound drops, the bits and subs in Twitch. We'll catch up with those in a bit. Let's finish up this story and maybe check up on all of that. I'll pull the camera down off the screen here because, again, it's a little iffy on there. All righty, let's... wrong button. Wrong button.
Afternoon. So I want to say it wasn't something that was, I guess, out of the norm for her, but I would say at an actual concert, yes.
Especially heavy metal of all things, and she was sitting there so calmly. Well, Storm is home safely. She was taken to a shelter, but they found her, and I'm told they don't know if she's going to any more concerts in the future, but she is not in the doghouse right now. She is not in the doghouse.
Oh, screw you.
I'll send it back to
She's
you.
not in the doghouse. Did she spend time at Four Winds Kennel? I snuck into the concert. I am the Unforgiven. Thank you, Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. Fucking nice one there. Oh, she's not in the doghouse. I knew you were going to go punny on me, but I didn't realize it was going to be that bad. Chevy JB says, at the lake won't let me throw in my 35. I'll get you tomorrow. Don't worry about that, buddy. Johnny, congratulate me on being awake for over 36 hours. Fallen the Great, that sounds like a bad thing. I hope you are doing okay and that you can maybe catch a little bit of a reprieve in the near future. Thank you, everyone, for watching on Twitch, YouTube, and Rumble. Love seeing the audience and everybody enjoying the show. If you are liking the show, please click the old thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. Share it with your friends. Feel free to comment in the Twitch, YouTube, or Rumble chats. We will see them. We will read them. Rumble not on the screen. Actually, I've decided now probably just because that's for the best. A lot of free speech over on Rumble, not so much on YouTube. Probably not the best for YouTube to air Rumble chat visually. Oops. Dog is like, can't believe you brought me back to these bitches. Oh, no, the dog is like, oh, shit, man, that concert was off the hook. You guys are lame. You listen to, like, Beyonce and shit. I feel like if you're watching that dog now, you got to start playing some heavy metal for them. You know what I mean? That dog's got to start getting a little time with the heavy metal music. But thank you, Story of the Dog. Alrighty, so moving on. We're at that. We're there, and we're there. Let's check the Twitch quick. Merp. Merp. Oh, and I've got to check something else and see if we can do that way. That's got to be updated. That can't be the way that is. It's got to be updated. Oh, I guess that is the way it is. Well, we'll count that as 5. We'll round it up. So we're down to $30 for the goal for today. Boop. And hold on 1 second. I'm so sorry. Oh, way to fuck your own show. Today's goal is $30. We're on the $30 goal. There we go. All the important information. Save it. And I'm actually going to see really quick. I'm going to do something super shitty. I apologize. Normally would not do this live during the show, but I'm going to see if I can initiate the Rumble thing, because then we can just say, you know what? Put the goal over to tomorrow and just call it a day. Where is there we go. Analytics. Nerd account options. All right, how do I request the payment? I'm told I'm just supposed to request it. I'm well over the amount, right? That's so helpful right now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. All right. How do I get my channels, emotes? I have no idea how to do this. It just does not let me do it. I thought it was in there. Total of fucking nerd. Earnings. Yeah, how do I actually get you to give me my earnings? That's all I want. I just want to take the money I've made. Is it on this? No, I have no idea. That dog was like, so we're not getting beer and bitches now? Fuck it. Walk up to the top of the hill. I'll get service there. Dude, don't worry about it, man. It's all good. We'll kind of just hold on. Because again...
Cheer 100 slow clap for the jump scare. Clap. 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 Clap, 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 clap.
Let's look. Again, this thing is supposed to do this, and I don't know why I can't apparently just request that thing. Is it an account option? Nope. Hide my notifications. I don't want to update. I just want to request my goddamn, because I've got like $80 there. If I can request that payout thing. I have no idea how this works, and it's not letting me do it. Uh-oh. Is that Aaron texting me back? Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, it's a bull thing. Oh, Chevy JB going, here you are with the Rumble rants. Well, we'll count it. Even though I have no idea how to get that out of the Rumble rants thing. We'll count that as being in the goal. And just saying we're done with today's goal. So again, thank you, Chevy JB. Boop, boop. So then that's at 50 for Thursday, and we'll see if we can get Thursday, and we'll see if we can get the 80 out of there, and we'll just count all of that as that. Motherfucker. And then we're good. We could just move the goal to then. So we're done with that. We'll do a show. Fuck the goal stuff. We can have just fun now. Because, again, this was so much fun. I hated actually skipping that shit. I appreciate that. Thank you, Chevy JB. Let's skip over to the web story stuff again. Chinese authorities have arrested 2 people for smashing a shortcut through the Great Wall of China with an excavator. Were they Mongolians? You goddamn Mongolians! The Great Wall of China has been pierced by Genghis Khan, the Manchus? I have no idea. And now, allegedly, a couple of construction workers named... Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Wrong button. Let's pull my camera off the screen for this. A couple... Oh, wrong thing. There we go. A couple of construction workers named Zhang and Wang who wanted a shortcut. You mean Wang wanted a shortcut? I thought Wang was in it for the long haul. Alrighty. So authorities in China arrested 2 people for smashing a path through a section of the ancient wall, a cultural icon, and United Nations protected heritage site. The area of the breach was a broken down section, far from the restored segments most Chinese and foreign tourists are familiar with. The government of Yu County, hundreds of kilometers west of Beijing, showed a dirt road cut through a section of the wall against a rural landscape, with the 2 suspects identified as a 38-year-old man, surnamed Zhang, and a 55-year-old woman, surnamed Wang. So wait, were they a couple? Was this like Chinese Bonnie and Clyde? Are Chinese Bonnie and Clyde just Zhang and Wang? Zhang Wang? Not so great. Now are you take that, you fucking wall. Oh no. Goddamn Mongolians, destroy my shitty wall. Okay, so the section that they destroyed lies in Shaanxi province at the western extreme of the wall. And parts of which was constructed 2,000 years ago. It's relatively well preserved and holds important preservation and research value, the local government said. Really? Because I just read earlier that it was part of the destroyed section that isn't part of the kept nice, uber refurbished part that we're all familiar with. China places immense pride in the system of towers and connecting walls wide enough for carriages to pass that stretch approximately 8,850 kilometers, built mainly during the Ming Dynasty that lasted until 1644. In that year, Manchu tribespeople from the north overcame China's defenses and took over the empire as the Qing Dynasty. The wall was subsequently abandoned and plundered for bricks and stones by local villagers, only to be revived by the communist government as a symbol of patriotism, mass mobilization, and resistance to outside pressure. The Yu County government said the arrests were made after a report of the breach was received on August 24th. It said the 2 suspects were in custody with further legal action pending. It is in its citation, the Great Wall, UNESCO described it as reflecting the collision and exchanges between agricultural civilizations and nomadic civilizations in ancient China. It provides significant and physical evidence of the far-sighted political strategic thinking and mighty military and national defense forces of central empires in ancient China. Yeah, who cares? The part we're most impressed with is that 2 people with an excavator made a hole. You didn't bother to get a picture of that, though, did you? Oh, wait, nope, we might have a picture of that. Hold on. Let's go back to the wide view. Here we go. So again, here, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it's the Great Wall of China. Look at all these people, a bunch of tourists moving around, walking around on a wall, again, large enough for carriages. Cool. It's a dirt road. Glad you guys got a picture of this, you know? I don't know if you ever seen a dirt road before, guys, but in this story, when they said a dirt road leading up to the wall, I couldn't have pictured one before. Now I can, because there's a dirt wall or a dirt road and possibly a dirt wall, just a vague wall. Is this what? Wait a minute. Is this the wall they broke through? You did. Whoa. I got 3 problems with this. They busted through this wall. You could have walked around. It is. This is the great injustice. You guys, you could have built a ramp. So wait a minute. This is the holy shit they broke through the wall part? This doesn't look like much of a wall. And again, you guys could have just gone over to the side here. You would have been fine. No offense. Who gives a shit? I don't know if you know this, China. You should probably be paying less attention to this and more attention to what's going on in your own country. I don't know if you've heard about the Uyghurs, but a lot of them are apparently enslaved. In fact, we have one guy on our staff who is like drunk, I think. And he phrased it like this when he was telling us. Again, he was drunk at the time.
And they say there's more slaves now than there ever was in human history. But they're all Asians, so who gives a shit? You know what I'm talking about?
And now that I know, actually, I say I give a shit. That's not cool. Slaves of any ethnicity, but especially just amazing, beautiful, beautiful Asian women. They should not be slaves, except to love. But yeah, I'm sorry. This wall, oh my God, guys, they broke down. You couldn't climb over. This is what, a 2.5? I could climb over that. Granted, it'd be a pain in the ass, but I could climb over that. You couldn't get over, and that's an offense. Holy shit. Danger Bear Wolf Turtle. No wonder the Mongolian troops got through. Danger Bear Wolf Turtle also saying, Yin Yang and Wang Zhang. Yin Yang had Wang and Zhang create a hole with a crane. Again, thank you for the support today. That one felt weird. I think I have a sound drop for that. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So that's your big hole. Wow. Better get that under lock and key. Yeah, it's a real huge damage to agricultural history. It looks like no one gave 2 shits about that wall until they made a hole in it. Which, again, if they didn't make that hole, really wouldn't change much in terms of the security of that wall. That wall wasn't even stopping a soft breeze, okay? The Great Dirt Mound of China. Yeah, that is more of a dirt mound. I agree. Mongolians trying to tear down shitty wall. They're going to get sweet and sour pork on their head. You don't destroy my shitty wall, Mongolians. Again, a South Park imitation. Oh boy, that won't get me in trouble. Screw you guys. I'm getting banned. Anyways, moving along. We're about to enter our 3rd hour. We have an hour and a half left in the program. Still a couple stories from the first hour, which, actually, we're on the last story from the first hour. We're on the last story from the first hour. So, I just simply want to say thank you all so much. Let's go ahead and kick over into this one here. Now, this story is one I'm actually very proud of. Massachusetts man gets 2 years for buying an alpaca farm with fraudulently obtained COVID aid. So you shanghaied the government for $660,000 in PPP loans. You had to do it in PPP loans because, quite frankly, according to some medical professionals, shit, nope, it's not theirs in 2. That's right.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
And that's the only way you could get PPP loans. Oh, God, I snorted on Mike. I'm sorry. Having a weird nasal thing. So let's keep on moving on. So Danny McIntyre, weird name. Okay, Danny McIntyre of a former Massachusetts. Former Massachusetts pizzeria owner has been sentenced to 2 years in prison for using $666,000 in fraudulently obtained pandemic relief funds to buy an alpaca farm. In 2020, Dana, 59 of Dana? I don't know. I think it's Dana. 59 of Grafton, Vermont, submitted a fraudulent application for a Paycheck Protection Program loan. He inflated the information about the pizzeria's employees and payroll expenses and falsified a tax form to try to qualify the business for a larger loan amount. After receiving the loan, McIntyre, formerly of Massachusetts, sold his pizzeria and used nearly all of the money to buy an alpaca farm in Vermont and 8 alpacas. The fuck's an alpaca farm? What are you farming off of alpacas? How did he cook them? Rusty Grammer saying DSJ Darkside Johnny. Right. I am DSJ. Mac 0900 saying, well, all walls are low maintenance until you get a hole in them. Ah ha ha. Thank you. Tom Brady even got a PPP loan money. Right? Well, that's not the point. The point is this guy did it for alpacas. Why? What's the gain there? You always had a dream for raising alpacas? Dana, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Is it Dana? We're going to say Dana. Dana capitalized on a national catastrophe and stole hundreds and thousands of dollars from a limited pool of money set aside to help struggling businesses to buy a farm, stock it with alpacas, and make a fresh start for himself in Vermont, Jody Cohen, special agent in charge of the FBI, Boston Division, said in a statement. During his sentencing Wednesday, Dana also was ordered to pay the money back. He pled guilty in April to 4 counts of wire fraud and 3 counts of money laundering. His lawyers had asked for a 1-year prison sentence. In his sentencing memorandum, they said that he was a single father of 2 children whose pizzeria was barely profitable before the pandemic, and that he became susceptible to the fear and uncertainty of the times. Yeah, the idea that he wouldn't be allowed to open his shop at all, the wool goes for good money. Well, and, single dad owns an alpaca farm. Guess whose 2 daughters are going to love that, Daddy's got alpacas for you to pet. Woo. I have mixed feelings on this. One, I think you pulled this because you were skeezy. But I'm going to say I will let you slide on the whole, I did this because I was worried about the difficulties of the times and whether or not things would, yeah, I could get that. I could wholeheartedly get that, which is why I say 110%. I understand. I thought I was going to hate this guy. But as I read this, I keep remembering, oh yeah, the state government of the state I live in Minnesota, they have, what is it now? They have like $17 billion in state citizens funds in a surplus, and they did not give any of that back. Phone died. I did not miss hot betting. No, you did not. You did not miss hot betting. Please, loan is the only reason my shop is still open. I mean, yeah, some of these places, and he was worried it wasn't going to be enough. He saw a way to game the system and provide a way out for himself. It's illegal and not okay, but I can't say I disagree or don't understand with the reasoning behind it. It's not cool, but like I said, it kind of makes some sense. Anyways, so let's drop that. And since we talked about it, the show's named after it, let's get into the second hour stories, in particular, the hot betting event, which is the reason this show has its name today. There's that button. We're going to drop the audio down a little bit while we grab this. The second hour stories have a bunch of stories. We are going to get to the hot betting thing. We'll get to that first. Then we're going to talk about doctors who performed a C-section and it being, well, let's just say, didn't go well. All right, hold on. And then we've got a clip. It's a very short one with Biden leaving a Medal of Honor ceremony. We've got a story about a bear breaking into a home and doing something really interesting. We've got a story about someone on a Maine turnpike nearly getting killed by shrapnel from another car. Well, debris, I guess, not necessarily shrapnel. And then we've got this one from a few hours ago. This story being the one that we're going to talk about. I guess we'll go first with this one. We're getting it from Weird News. There's a couple of different places we could get it from. Oh, shit. We got someone's playing. Who's playing? We don't have that. So it's not you. Back up here. So you? Yeah, you're playing. And there we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. You know it. All right. And then one other thing. Residents of Scottsdale chased down a shoplifter. And so we get to have a little fun with that. Anyways, here we go for Chevy JB and Upaka I'll Drive, says Fallen. Oh. I'm not trying to ditch on the alpaca story. I feel like we could talk more about all that bullshit, but we're running out of time. And as we said, the title of today's show, Hot Betting ? We want to hear about hot betting. Well, let's turn to the person. Hot betting revolves around this lady right here, and let me just say, that raven-haired Aussie looks like she can do some hot betting. Anyways, it's supposedly a fad, a trend, whatever. Finding multiple articles, multiple stories from multiple outlets about how this is a fad, this is a trend, and it's growing. The only person I can actually find admitting to doing it is this lady. So for a fad or a trend that's growing, the only person who will go out and publicly admit to doing it is this lady. So, just saying, I don't know that this is the fad or trend that the mainstream media is pushing. I will say I might move to Australia.
A woman named Monique Jeremiah earns nearly 1,000 Australian dollars per month through a unique job she calls hot betting.
That's right. She earns, as you would, those of you who know the show will know I'm referencing it. She earns $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month with hot betting. With hot betting. Hot betting.
Apparently, hot betting involves renting out the unused side of your bed to those in need. While some people might be horrified at the concept of being in bed next to a stranger, the 30
Yeah, no, I'm not horrified at all. I'm asking, like, look, I get we're hot bedding. How do you feel about hot spooning? Look, I'm just a natural cuddler. I don't mean anything by it. She farts in your bed? No. You pay her to sleep in the unused side of her bed. How much extra to use the unused portion of your vagina?
36-year-old from Australia says it's actually fine when you don't think about it too much.
So right behind me is the queen size bed, which you can rent half with me and enjoy my company in my house. This particular bed is very comfortable. It's good for companionship hot bedding. It's very social because I'm a social person.
She's comfortable not only with the idea of sharing her room with a stranger, but also with sharing her bed. Monique explains that she can detach emotionally from the situation, and there are no emotional commitments involved.
Huh? Okay, this is just a way to get around prostitute. Right, Fallen? Fallen the Great. Will there be hot petting? There'll be some heavy petting. Some heavy panting. Woo-hoo-hoo! She can detach from the situation emotionally. So what you're saying is we can fuck and it doesn't mean anything. Again, I need to move to Australia. This show needs to be bigger. Not because I deserve it, not because I'm better, not because it's what you guys want. It's because it's what I need to be able to afford my dream of being able to rent this chick's bed every night for the rest of my life. Because I'm sorry, this chick, you know what? She doesn't have any of the persuasion with which I'm known to be susceptible. But goddamn, if this oof, she's 26. I'm allowed to be attracted to that, right? That's not creepy. I don't think it is. She's 26, and I'm just like, I don't know if I was rich, right? Like. She's very pretty. She is very pretty. She's an Aussie, and again, well, Salty, what is she talking about? She's talking about renting out the side of her bed for $1,000 a month, or as Australians call them, $1,000 bucks. She gets 26 is a great age. Iwi knows. You know what? I don't care. Well, Salty, you're being too picky. You are being far, far too picky. Iwi knows. All right, we're going back to this. Like, one. Is this a picture of her? This might be a picture of her.
From Australia says it's actually fine.
I don't know. That might be a picture of her. If it isn't, this definitely is her.
When you don't think about it too much.
So right behind me is the queen size bed, which you can rent half with me and enjoy my company in my house. This particular bed is very comfortable. It's good for companionship hot bedding. It's very social because I'm a social person.
She's comfortable not only with the idea of sharing her room with a stranger, but also with sharing her bed. Monique explains that she can detach emotionally from the situation, and there are no emotional commitments involved. She identifies as sapiosexual, meaning she values intellectual companionship more than physical intimacy. Interestingly, her first guest during the lockdown was her ex-boyfriend. She probably figured if she can't travel the world, at least she can let the world come to her.
Wait. It's going to come to your neck. Oh! The first one to your ex-boyfriend. I'm sorry. I got a C word alert here. I'm sorry. I smell a simplistic person. Van Drexel, too bad Australia's not a real place. Hey, man, when anything and everything could kill you, I understand living life vicariously. And that's kinky, and I can get behind it. But I'm saying here, of course, your boyfriend was the first during the pandemic. So you started this business up, and the first person that paid to rent your bed was your boyfriend, so he could continue to snuggle you and maybe get some of that sweet V. Because, again, like you said, you might not value physical intimacy as much as emotional and intellectual intimacy. But you like the physical one too, right? Like, because I'm sorry, as a guy, I'm just kind of wired for the physical part. Plus, that's something I've been deprived of a lot, both in the past few years and relationship-wise as a whole. My last relationship, as it turns out, was very devoid of physical intimacy, apparently. So here we go. Boop.
One sleepy stranger at a time.
Yeah, that's called being a prostitute. Look, I'm sorry, but the pictures in this story are not selling me on the you're not a whore vibe, okay? Like, I get it. You like having different dudes sleep with you. But this whole, like, you get paid just to be there and we don't get to do anything. I don't know, man. I just feel like you're making $1,000 a week. How much are you charging a night? Oh, that's the end of the story. Shit. So, yes, there we have it. Hot betting. And like I said, there's a bunch of news stories on, I don't know if it was quite CNN, but there were a bunch of them. In fact, we'll just Google it and we can see what those news stories were. Hot betting. Boom. Hot betting. So the New York Post talking about hot betting. 7 News does a story about it. Business Insider, you've heard of hot desking, but what about hot betting? Like, everybody's talking about this. Aussies are now hot betting due to rental crisis, according to YouTube. But everyone's story, here's one. Over 20,000 international students are hot betting, according to a Facebook story. 20,000 international students are hot betting. That sounds interesting. Let's go over to this. Boop. What is hot betting? Alrighty, so here we go. Let's unmute it. And so these are just saying facts that they claim. The survey of researchers from UTS University in Sydney says 4 in 10 of these hotbed students were going without meals. So, wait a minute. I'm missing some facts here because this is now the 20,000 thing. Let's see what the big trend of is. About 22,750 international students struggling to afford rent in Australia are hot betting. We know what hot betting is, renting beds available. When beds are available for only a few hours of day or night, so others can use it the rest of the time. So wait a minute. She's hot betting with herself. These people are just renting their beds. The survey by researchers from UTS says 4 of 10 of these hotbed students were going without meals. And this was before nearly 2/3 of the international students lost their jobs during the COVID-19 pandemic. Plandemic, fake-demic, whatever you want to call it. It wasn't as bad as we thought. Despite having to hotbed, 78% of these students said they were satisfied or very satisfied with the home they were in. 35% or agreed or strongly agreed, the condition of my accommodation has a negative impact on my studies. 37% felt last year they risked becoming homeless. So you're hotbedding just because you can't afford food, or you go, all right, so Rusty Grammar, quit being poors. I mean, you're not wrong. Fanatical Bucks fan, pretty sure hotbedding is code for she eats broccoli and cabbage before bed. Fanatical Bucks or was fill some holes. Do you get a sandwich with the deal? I mean, I think you should. Anyone want to rent half their bed? Says Fallen the Great. I mean, I don't know. If this economy gets any worse, maybe I'll start renting out half my bed and start hotbedding. Chicks only, no dudes. Oh, fuck. So that is, again, hotbedding. How bad is it that how soon until we see an app in America like a hot bedding app. We already have the Airbnb. So how soon until we get the hot B&B? The hot bed and beat it. You come in for the hot bedding and then you beat it. There's no food. There's no not beat it like wait, whoa. I didn't think that through. You don't beat it like whack off. You beat it like you hang out in the bed and then you leave. And then you leave. You leave immediately. That's what we mean by beat it. We do not mean you hang out in the bed and then you masturbate vigorously. That is not what we mean by beat it. Didn't think that through when we named the app, the hot bed and beat it. Did not think that through. Alrighty. We already have Tinder. Do we really need another app? I mean, goddamn brokes. Exactly, just a regular chatter. It's all the broke people. As for needing another app, I feel like you could ask for that. And could ask for that in like your Tinder app, but meh. Anyways, Scottsdale, Arizona. Let's get down to this. We have seen a rash, a diaper rash, if you will. We have seen a rash of theft and of people being stores and stuff, store owners being up. Hey, she made it up. Cool. Hey everybody, because we love her and because we have the camera. I forgot to put the lens cap up for this. Hey everybody, because we're so fully funded and everyone loves seeing her, we bring you once again. Where is the kitty cam? I really need to fix this on the button. We had it on a button for a reason. Where is kitty cam? There we go. Kitty cam. Hooray! Oh, we can pitch it up a little bit with the egg chair. Let's go up there. There we go. Hey everybody, it is the kitty cam and the kitty.
That's one fucking nice kitty right there.
Alrighty. I like how oh nice, I got the camera up over that. That's beautiful. So there we go. Thank you so much for the emotes. And again, the kitty cam just to flaunt that I have a cat. I have a cat and a gut. Ugh. A cat and a gut. All right. I'll rent my wife's half. I'll rent my half wife's a female dog. Chevy JB, I'm not sure what that one means. I'm going to think on it. Anyways, let's go ahead and get to, again, this video from Scottsdale, Arizona. Very, very entertaining. Because, again, I'm sick of seeing I'm tired of seeing new video clips and news stories and going through news stories talking about shoplifters who suffer no consequences for their actions. I really, really hate that. Mr. Q going, Kitty, I like Kitty. Well, the kitty likes the show. The kitty loves the egg chair. And we've been fully supported. So why not flaunt the kitty, as everyone loves Integra. This is her full name is Integra Percat Bellstring. And we have no idea about her pronouns because I don't give a shit, quite frankly. I never ask. She's a fucking cat. Anyhow, back to important stuff. Here we go with again our footage from Arizona. So now this is apparently, from what I've been told, a video of a shoplifter. Yep. So this is the shoplifter. The shoplifter was either dragged out of the store or they literally ran the shoplifter down. I'm not going to make any comments about the shoplifter. They're grabbing his hands and his feet. Are we taking what he took back?
Hold on. Oh,
Should we call the police?
Hold on.
Somebody call the police, maybe.
Somebody call the police, maybe. Say, hey, guess who's on a vacation from the East Coast? Somebody call the police, maybe. Now put the 9 to his done and do what? Oh, dead jester. No. How about not posting stuff like that in my chat, please? I think these Democrat-run cities are just waiting for the white people to join in with all the theft. I mean, maybe. I thought Higgins Borsby was a bad cat name. It isn't Higgins. It's Integra Percat Bellstring Harrington. She has 4 names because it's a... Don't make me AZ out on you, Johnny. No trans cats. She's not a trans cat. She's a lovely little lady cat. But we just, like I said, current day your kitty. Don't current day your kitty. Looks like a success. I mean, again, we're told this is a shoplifter.
Call the police.
Call the cops, right?
Yeah,
All right, so they're holding him down and they're screaming, call the cops. So they're holding him down just to call the cops. So again, Arizona residents chased down and tackled a shoplifter. This was on September 1st. The shoplifter was held down by residents until the cops came and arrested him. Just a whole bunch of, like, even if you just look at the posts on X. Oh, do you want to leave now? If you want to go, Tag, you can go. That's your way out. Kitties need a way out. Do you need a way out? Do you want a way out? Well, hey, we're going to drop the kitty cam because you look like you're getting ready to book. And it's a very not flattering shot of me. So, goodbye. All right, so as I was saying, Scottsdale, Arizona residents chasing down and tackling the shoplifter. The responses to this tweet are the funniest part. End wokeness saying the shoplifter was held down by residents until he was arrested. This is how we take matters into our own hands. Incoming hate crime charges. Yeah, go fuck yourself. How long before a Soros DA throws them in prison? That Soros DA won't throw them in prison. That's not what Soros DAs do. I understand the hidden message on this post. I understand the hidden message on this post. What? What do you mean the hidden message? What's the hidden message? The hidden message on the post is stop all that stuff. But again, that is and thank you Rusty Grammar for that. That is not, it's not okay, and I'm glad that we're finally doing something about it. So again, these are always Democratic-led cities where we see people having to act up and do this, because those are the ones where it's been legalized. California is so dedicated to the stupidity, they're now trying to pass SB 553, a law that bans employees from requiring employees to stop shoplifters, but in actuality, it could be interpreted as a fine a business $18,000 every time they try to stop a criminal. And so this is the new law they're trying to pass in California. You want to see how it's going for the capital of California?
Do we need SB 553? No! Do we need SB? No! Do we need SB 553? No! Do we need SB? No!
All right, so this is shop owners in California. I don't want to point out the main group of shop owners we have here because that seems like that's being offensive. But my point is simply this. Obviously, the people that own the shops don't want, like, it's getting to the point. I love that we have one white lady just getting a fucking picture. All these people here holding signs, doing stuff. Hey, I've got to record the moment, you know, for my Twitter or my Facebook post. I'm going to sit here and chew bubble gum and hold my phone up.
Do we need us?
Yeah, you're literally recording it for Facebook, bitch. These people, again, all shop owners and shit. Do you actually own a shop, ma'am? Do you own a store, or are you here to be part of? I don't know. I don't. I'm sorry. I just see rando white lady sitting up there. Now I don't know. Now I don't know if I can trust it. California is a city in India. No, fanatical Bucks fan. Why would you say such a thing? These are all just shop owners, just good, honest shop owners. Why would you say that guy has an American flag, a hat, and a baseball cap in the background, and behind him looks like a. Never mind, that's a turban. That's a baseball cap. A good American folk, all of them. She is a plant. Oh no, God damn it! You guys can stay at this protest if you want to, but that bitch is not fucking real. That's all I'm gonna say.
553? No! Do we need SB? No! Do we need SB 553?
Again, I don't know if you know how they feel about it. I better play it once more.
Do we need SB? No!
So again, thank you, Joe Berger, for blowing in here. I'm going to go out on a ledge and say that the citizens of California don't want SB 553. So, again, thank you so much, California, for continuing to be the beacon of goddamn fucking what we call it, dystopian evolution that all of us wish to avoid. So thank you, Fanatical Bucks fan 999. What? Nay, says Dead Jester. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're against it. I am pretty sure they are against it. We have an hour left in the show. Thank you for watching on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble. Remember, if you're enjoying the program, please give us that old thumbs up, the like, the subscribe stuff. Really helps grow the show, which we need and greatly appreciate. We are fully funded through today into tomorrow. Whatever else we get today rolls over into tomorrow. And I'm going to see if I can get the payout thing to pay off our funding for tomorrow and just skip shit. That just makes life enjoyable. Anyhow, so let's move on to the other thing we're going to talk about. So I've never had a C-section because I am not someone who has babies. I am a dude, and while this is not my professional medical opinion, it is the medical opinion of our staff, and I endorse the show's doctor, who says, and I'm just playing a quote of theirs.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Look,
Boys
does the doctor sound incredibly young? Yes, he's a protege. It's a Doogie Howser kind of thing. It's a small show. We don't really need the show doctor for much. So quite frankly, we just let him sit upstairs and enjoy a juice box and whatever he needs to do. You need a Band-Aid, you go see him. We'll be fine. Anyways, so doctors, again, a woman had a C-section. And 18, so explain your daughter. Wait a minute, what? Smash the like button harder. Yes, smash it until it breaks. What? No way. Well, you're not a woman. Well, yeah. So explain my daughter. It's fairly obvious. Is it so hard to believe that once upon a time I met a woman who said yes to me sexually, and we repeatedly engaged in sexual activity to the point where at one point she had a kid? Is that so hard to believe? It's not like the whole thing is some sort of psyop, and my daughter is an AI generated thing. What do you mean she's not real? Stop figuring shit out. Anyways, so talking about someone else. 18 months after her C-section, doctors discovered a dinner plate-sized surgical tool left in a woman. But don't worry. They sent her a written apology. A surgical tool the size of a dinner plate has been discovered inside a woman's abdomen 18 months after undergoing a cesarean section while giving birth to her child. 18 months in an Alexis wound retractor, AWR, a device used to draw back the edges of a wound during surgery, was left in her abdomen following her C-section. This resulted in the woman suffering from chronic abdominal pain until the device was discovered, incidentally, on an abdominal CT scan. Oh, you want to see an Alexis wound retractor? Oh, let's full screen this, huh? How does that sound? Hey guys, some of you might be like, "Hey, that doesn't sound that bad. That better than a dinner plate-sized areola." Says you. Dinner plate-sized areola sounds sexy. Sounds like I'm going to be eating meal on them titties. Let's see what we're talking about. Visual aid? Hello. Ooh. Ooh. I'm sorry. Can we see a picture of the lady they left this in? That better be no offense, and I don't mean this in a disparaging way. That better be a thick bitch. You better have some fucking real estate to park that thing in. Oh. I imagine the attending physician is asking himself that very question right now. Probably his lawyer, too, apparently, according to the nurse involved in the surgery. A second retractor was used because the first was too small for the size of the incision they needed, but then the larger retractor, oh my God, they brought in a second one because they needed a bigger one, and the bigger one was left behind. I remember being asked by the scrub nurse to open another Alexis wound retractor. We had none in the prep room, so I quickly fetched one from the sterile stock room. I opened this to the scrub nurse and left it at that. I do not remember telling one of the other nurses that I opened it and did not write this with the count, as it was the item was not part of our count routine. The commissioner recommended that the woman be... Okay, so I see what they're saying. They're saying they didn't realize they left it there because they didn't add it to the amount of supplies they counted, so they found the other one, and they were like, oh, we must have taken the wound retractor out. The commissioner recommended that the woman be provided a written apology by the hospital staff, and a review of hospital practices is now underway. I mean... They're gonna ask for more than a written apology. I just feel like it's what hospitals is Fanatical Bucks fan. You know what? I would like to see this. We don't have the hospital in the listing of this. I don't have it was in New Zealand. It's New Zealand. So it's a hospital in New Zealand, and oh yeah, they better sue. I hope to fuck they can sue. Like, they better. Socialized medicine. Well, I mean, let's be honest. Dude, socialized medicine, you know what that was? You know what it was? It wasn't socialized medicine. It was a fucking error. It was a typo. the kind of thing that could happen at any hospital, because the issue solely was that one person forgot to add they brought another apparatus to the surgical bay because they needed one that was bigger than normal. And because of that, when they did their checkup at the end, we've got all of our tools. Joe Burger, show it again. I was almost finished. Well, I don't have the story up now. So I'm sorry. You're just going to have to edge. Angry Saxon, like Kid Rock said, we're going to fuck these bitches right after we rock this place. I mean, maybe. You certainly got a chance to after that. No wonder why she couldn't get back to her before Kid figure. Well, chronic abdominal pain. That's going to keep you from working out. Crazy that they don't take pride in their work and double check every step. Dead Jester, this isn't even taking pride in their work and double checking every step. This is being able to overlook something. A comedian has a joke where he talks about a person who lost a leg due to a typo, a literal typo. This happened in America. And he's saying the person lost a leg to a literal typo. And that's a true story, all right? Someone had their leg amputated because of a typo. If you think the American medical system is so star-spangled awesome that doctors don't ever fuck up, oh boy, are you wrong. It's not a tiny blood-covered sponge or something small. No. It's the size of a dinner plate. I don't know how you miss it, man. I can't explain how you miss it. Like I said, that part, no explanation. What I am explaining is, if you think, oh, it happened because they use socialized medicine. No. It happened because people make mistakes. That one entirely happened because people make mistakes. But yeah, socialized medicine, I don't know how much of a lawsuit you have. I think the surgeon had a tea time to get to. Yeah, there you go. It was more important to make sure to get his balls off the course, or a happy hour. Where is it? We wanted to ask the surgeon and the medical staff. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to reach them. Either they're all on vacation,
or they're dead.
And I'm guessing it's the second one. It is New Zealand. Could be anything that did it. Alrighty. So, was it a C-section? It could be all women involved. It was a C-section. It was a C-section. They look at your junk while you're under. If you're tiny, they giggle like Japanese schoolgirls. It was a woman getting a C-section. There wasn't a dick involved, but okay. My wife is a nurse, and yes, they talk about the dicks they see. Oh, isn't that awesome? I'm glad that people can judge my penis by how it looks when I'm not at my best. No offense, that's kind of fucked up, Joe Burger. I mean, your wife is a nurse. That's fucked up. It depends where. Like, if she's an ER nurse or even just a regular hospital nurse, you're telling me they're judging the dicks they see. That guy's in there for cancer. So what if his hang down isn't hanging down like it should? He's going to die soon. That is aggressive, if not egregious. All right, so let's get to Tag. You're not coming back up here. We did kitty time, and you left. There's too much shit over here. Don't mew for more kitty time. You goddamn whore, trying to be the fucking star of this show. I will not let you override me. As my cat will not become more popular than me on my own show. Big Bird Bob 1 asking, when are you doing your next OnlyFans? I sub to it. I have an OnlyFans? My dick was on retreat when I was in the hospital. I think that was the longest I ever went without ejaculating. Yeah, I don't keep track anymore. It's not a competition. Yes, you do. It's good. Okay. Well, if you're paying for that, I'm going to tell you right now, it's not really me. So, I can't tell you when they're going to come out with content because, again, you're being had, but good luck with that. Ohio Puss Master of the Universe. It's true. I watched nurses put in catheter in me. They could have chubbed it up a little. Yeah, I mean, ladies, if you're going to try and stick a hose up through my urethra, could you at least, fluff the dick a bit? Just a little dick fluffing. That's a good-looking kitty right there. Yeah, she came and went. Nope, I'm being honest, Big Bird Bob 1. I don't have an OnlyFans. Alrighty. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, moving along. So, South Dakota is having internet issues, or you are. I'm going to say it's South Dakota because I have not had any internet issues today. I had a catheter in me for a week due to surgery and recoup. I was terrified of getting a boner. I had to self-cath more than once. The M written apology will be in the memo section of a check with lots of zeros. Right? The written apology will be in a check with lots of zeros. You tell next time that if they want to put that tube in you, they better not use any hands. Oh, just lots of lube. Anyways, so moving on. Where are we at? It doesn't have an OnlyFans, but if you message me, I can get you pics of his feet. Oh, again, I wouldn't buy that either. I don't think you can actually get him pics of my feet. I don't think you have them. I don't think you have them. Anyways, let's get into this story before we run out of time. I wanted to go onto this. I don't know how serious the backlash over this is, but we'll cover this in just a second. It looks like it's going to try and load on us and or unload. All right, so social media users have erupted after a video appeared to show President Biden leaving a White House Medal of Honor ceremony early before the closing prayer. Users accused Biden of having bolted out of the room and disrespecting the U.S. military veteran receiving the nation's highest military honor. The incident took place Tuesday after Biden placed the medal on former U.S. Army Captain Larry Taylor. Taylor, 81, received the medal for a heroic action during Vietnam War in 1968. The then First Lieutenant Taylor flew his helicopter into harm's way to rescue 4 of his comrades who were surrounded by the enemy and facing certain death. Describing his actions during the ceremony, Biden said it was pitch black, no moon, no stars, no light beyond the glow of Lieutenant Taylor's cockpit control when he heard a whisper coming through his radio, "We're surrounded." Lieutenant Taylor knew the risks, but he was ready. Right, because you were there with him. And I was there, too. And I know this happened because I was the one in the back of the chopper saying, "Fuck him, let's go home." Towards the end of the ceremony, Biden placed the medal around Taylor's neck, and rather than wait for the audiences to finish applauding and the MC to read the concluding prayer, he walked down the aisle and appeared to leave the ceremony. The benediction was then read as Taylor stood on stage by himself. Someone in the crowd seemed to gesture to Taylor to remain standing up front despite the president having left. Video from previous Medal of Honor award ceremonies in 2020 and 2021 showed that Biden remained on stage with previous medal recipients as the concluding prayer was said. In official video from both years, Biden only left after the event was dismissed and the White House band began playing. Yes, but those times he wasn't shitting his pants. This time he did. So let's check it out. It's circulating on Twitter. Everyone's so upset. I'm betting, and I'm sure Lieutenant Taylor understands that right now he's receiving a medal for his actions in a time of war as a brave veteran to this nation. Thank you, sir, for that, and you deserve this medal. But right now, there's a war going on in Biden's bowels. And his rosebud just isn't going to hold the line. So after he gives you this medal, he's going to do what he needs to do. And that's get out of there before anyone else realizes that he done doo-dooed in his pants. I'm sorry. Anytime Bolton, that's what we should call him. We should call him Joe Bolton. Anytime Joe Biden abruptly leaves, because this isn't the first time. It's the first time with the Medal of Honor ceremony. But there's the interview on MSN or whatever. Anytime Joe Biden abruptly gets up and leaves something he's doing, I'm betting it's because he recently dropped either a steamy log or a fucking stinky slurry right in the old back end. This is a man smiling as he realizes he's about to shit his pants. Wilmer Autotech providing the shit. Right now, he's like, oh God, it's about to happen. It's about to happen. And notice how he's two cheeks sneaking. Thank you, Saint Laurent, also providing a very real sound drop. Just gonna go, because I'm about to go. He's not worrying about it. He's not thinking about it. He is only dealing with, again, the pile of poo in his back door. He has no idea what's supposed to be happening. And to anyone that says that's offensive, I say this. The alternative is Grandpa Senile realized he wasn't supposed to leave yet. And as opposed to telling him, Grandpa, you got to stay on the stage. There's a whole ceremony to go through. I know it's difficult right now. I can hear you struggling. But let the band play on. They're almost done. And then you can go home. I believe he was awarded the brown fart for that action. The brown... Purple heart, brown. Sorry. So that's he abandoned him and walked off. He did, I was going to say abruptly leave. That was completely, he did bolt. I was going to say, I thought he maybe stood there for a minute and then he flat out bolt. Biden got off that stage like he saw a little girl's hair that needed to be sniffed. Yeah, K-Phone. He looks scared. I don't know about scared. Let's play it again. Does he look scared? Like I said, I think he looks like he's going to shit his pants. This doesn't look like a scared guy. Let's go back. Looks very happy. Looks like he's hiding. Oh, ooh. Can we get that pause again? This looks like mid-shit. This looks like mid-squirt. There's definitely a squirt in there. Let's go back and see if we can spot the squirt. In our new segment, Spot the Squirt. Up. Here we have the current president, current commander-in-chief of the United States of America, honoring one of our military veterans for his heroic actions, saving 4 of his comrades in the Vietnam War. All right, part of me thinks that the squirt happened right there. 1, the shuffle off the stage. 2, is he wiping a tear? I'd like to think he's wiping a tear, but I'm worried he's like, oh, old Joe was fully loaded on that one. Ladies and gentlemen, POTUS needs the back door cleaned. Nope, he's wiping a tear. I'm a dick. Fuck me, I'm an asshole. He was wiping a tear. He was wiping a tear. He's nodding like they're applauding him. This is the other problem. You're nodding like they're applauding you, Joe. They're not applauding you. They're applauding the guy behind you, who, unlike you, actually did something. And, well, actually, I take that back. You've done something, too. You fucked over the entire country. He did the opposite. He helped people. You don't know what that means. Again, moving real quick. Arms down, just very much like, ooh, we got to get out of here. Again, I'm saying it's because we got to poop on deck. Or literally on diaper. They all kind of look at him. We're getting pictures. Nobody pointing out how fucked up this is. That guy looks like young Jack Black if he's a time traveler. Everybody just kind of like, dude, what? Really? Seriously? This guy getting a picture of Joe Biden's pants, I bet that's blackmail footage. I bet you 10 to 1 if we go to that guy's camera footage, we'll see a lump in that trunk. President Joe Biden going to get his diaper changed because, again, baby Joe shit himself. And this man, a soldier who has done so much for this country, who fucking rescues 4 people in the Vietnam War, left him alone. You know what? He didn't abandon people, Joe. Why did you? Why did you? Because you needed your butt wiped? What was the reason? And again, if you're telling me I'm going over the top with the Joe Biden shit himself analogy, well, then I have to ask you, what's the other plausible explanation? There is no other reason other than he is shitting himself right now. And even then, not really an explanation. I'm sure you're used to it. Just, you know what? Bite your teeth and sully through. But other than shitting yourself in front of all of these people, there is no justified explanation for just getting up and walking off that stage. Other than, I don't know, old Joe is, I don't know, stupid, flat out tarded. He looks scared, watch his eyes. You'd be scared too if you just shit your pants and you're worried everyone's going to figure it out. Saint Caesar pointing out to us, that's not Joe Biden, that's a clone and he's about to dissolve. Oh, what a world! What a world! Actually, I didn't want to point this out, but as a member of the media, I do have access to some footage that technically I'm not supposed to share, and at the risk of suffering grave personal injury, I am going to now share with you a scene of President Joe Biden. All right, so we have some footage here of we can see why we can see now why Joe had to leave. Saint Caesar was right. That wasn't the real Joe. And we know that because this is what happened to him immediately after leaving the Medal of Honor ceremony. Oh, shit. It's 3 minutes long. We got to get to the part where he's melting. Fuck me. Nope. Where's the part where he's melting? God damn it.
Goodbye, my darling. Goodbye.
We're really screwing this bit, I gotta admit.
I think
the melting part was what we wanted. Again, here we go. Joe Biden is apparently a clone. They're not water soluble. Again, I'm not having Chevy JB. You got to be having internet issues. I've got full bars out road tripping. Well, I'm sorry that you're having issues, but so far as I know, no one else is having issues. And checking my notifications, I haven't been notified of any issues. And let's flip over to Twitch with the stream manager. Yeah, my bit rate, according to Twitch, has been solid. So I'm sorry. I don't know what the problem is. Human suit for a cartoon. Weird concept. I know, right? But it worked for Biden. Labglass saying no internet problem here. Yeah, I don't think anyone else is having any issues with the show. Other than the fact that I still haven't gotten that green screen queued up right, which is something that's going to bug the piss out of me. But at least it's just going to bug me. So, you guys are fine. Thanks again for being part of the show. We have, again, another half hour of content because Chevy JB is such a star-spangled awesome dude. Mr. Q saying the show is running good for me today. I mean, good as it can because, it is all centered around this tart and an eggshell. But, yeah, it's been going good. We're happy to have everybody. If you're liking the show, click the thumbs up, click the subscribes, all that wonderful stuff. We sure do appreciate it. So, again, Biden is a pussy who ran real quick from that Medal of Honor ceremony. And I'm sorry, either he's incompetent and doesn't know where he is all the time, or literally Grandpa Biden shit his pants. And he has to tell us which one it is publicly. I want to know. Again, my money's on Grandpa shit his pants, okay? My money's on POTUS went poo-poo. POTUS went poo-poo. Wilmer Autotech, why can't it be both? Oh, it absolutely can, Wilmer Autotech. But my point is, they'll never admit to both. But you can get them to admit to one if you admit that you will not accept it unless it's one or the other. Because those are the only two explanations. All right? There was no earpiece for him to hear that he's got an Uber emergency. Nobody waved him over. It was entirely him shitting his pants. Sorry, I just heard my daughter making noise. I apologize. We're doing a good time, having a good show. Loving all of you people being here. We're going until 5:30, so again, we have a half hour left. We got a couple of stories to get into, and then we've got our overtime stuff. So we might as well start trucking into that. Thank you again for being part of the show. We are on $50 for our Thursday goal after we see what happens with everything with Twitch today. And after the show today, I'm going to try and get the funding out of the Rumble thing so they finally give me a payment. And then I will be just discounting a whole day's goal for everything that's piled up over there. Alrighty, so there is a bear that is shitting in the woods. There are very seldom times where an animal behaves in a way that I would say fits an area. But we have what might be the most definitive Florida bear story ever reported. I hope you're sitting down. A three-legged bear named Tripod bakes? Fuck you. A three-legged bear named Tripod breaks into a Florida home, pounds back 3 White Claws, and leaves. So this bear had no other mission in life other than to pound White Claws. The Florida family had a run-in with the three-legged bear on Labor Day when the animal came rummaging through their lake home 20 miles north of Orlando. According to the family, their dog alerted the family to the bear's presence as the visitor wandered onto the screened patio. Let's go to YouTube to watch this news story of a bear with nowhere to drink. Oh, the audio's in one channel. You. Oh, wait. All right. 1, 3-legged bear. Fanatical Bucksman. So that bear is a single mom in her 30s? Oh. No laws when you're drinking claws. All right. I have to ask my sister if when she moved recently, was it to Orlando? Because if it was, dude, are you guys on a news story? Did you have a bear encounter? Again, 3-legged bear. Do you feel as threatened by a 3-legged bear? I mean, what's he gonna do? Yeah, because that looks like my nephew. That really looks like my nephew. Actually, wait, I take it back. It doesn't look like my nephew. He doesn't have any tattoos. My nephew's dumb that way. And actually, you're too young. So it is. It's a bear. The dog's barking at the bear. The kid's getting the dog out of the way. Why, dude? I'd bet on the dog against a fight against a 3-legged bear.
You stop. You stop. You shut up.
You stop. You shut up. Right? Because you might anger the 3-legged bear.
Bear in my patio, guys. What the?
Why are young people so...
Holy... This is tripod, guys. What the?
This is tripod. Yeah, dude, if you know the bear by name, I feel like you're really freaking out over nothing. Joseph Diglow. Oh, it's obviously not my nephew. His name's up there. It's Joseph. Hey, everybody, Joseph Diglow with the thrilling commentary, the bear by bear commentary, sparing barely a detail. Oh my God, it's Gabby Petito reincarnated as a bear. It's Kiki Spirit Animal. Really? I didn't know that. All right, we get it. We can get a bear. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's a bear. We've got it. It's a bear. Oh my God. If you're going to film it, can you comment on it so it doesn't sound vaguely like a porno? I mean, all we have to do is a slight tweaking because you're saying, oh my God. And we just got to tweak. Oh my God. Oh, it's a bear. Oh my God. Oh my, dude, Jesus fucking Christ. It's a bear. Oh my God. And then we just pair it with some footage of Baldur's Gate 3, and we've got a lot of questions to ask. So again, how about narrate it? So it's a bear. Oh my God, you guys, it's Tripod. Tripod's a 3-legged bear that's been here before. Is he about to jump in my pool? I certainly hope he doesn't shit in it. Tell your dog to shut up once more. That's at least better than going, oh my God, or saying fuck.
Look at this. He's coming.
No, he isn't. He's standing. If he was coming, I'm sure you'd see his dick.
If he breaks that glass on...
Yeah,
so really now. Oh, he's coming close. He's coming close. This guy's trying to eat the food here.
Wow. There's a big, oh my God moment. This guy's trying to eat the food here. Nah, he showed up for the rave. He didn't know he was early. He thought he still had a couple of more minutes, and he thought right now if he didn't get his seat, it'd be taken. Oh my God, the bear has a pimp limp. Yeah, dude, the bear does have a pimp limp. He's got a pimp limp, but he ain't got any hose. But I'll tell you what, Joseph's a bitch. He just wants to use your bathroom. No. He came here to take a shit on your bed. That's what it is. He's here to fuck your mother. He wants to eat the food. Really? He wanted to get a selfie. He's wondering if you had a spare bear prosthetic. He just thought maybe you could help him. I don't know, because the pandemic has left him with barely any funds.
Oh my God. This is like...
He's wondering if your mom will let him lick her honeypot. That bear better try Bud Light. Why? He's already drinking White Claw. How much more gay can he be?
Like a one in a lifetime.
It's one in a lifetime.
I don't know, but
it's one in a lifetime? I don't know. I'd say it's 1 in 4. I'd say you got a 3/4 chance. I'd say that bear is probably, 75% chance you never run into a bear with one arm missing. You know what I mean? I'm saying 25%. I'm saying 75% of the time you wouldn't expect to run into a bear, let alone expect that 25% of the time those bears are missing 25% of their limbs. He just wants a cup of sugar, says Labglass. That's right. He's just here for a cup of sugar. Maybe a banana. Do you have some potassium? Have you got maybe a raccoon he can eat? Coming to poo in your bed like all crazy bitches. Oh, no. Oh, no. Thorn. Bear herd. It's bear herd. My dog stepped on a bear?
oh my god, there's a literal bear in our patio.
A literal bear? Oh, here I thought it was a metaphorical bear. Oh, or maybe a what would you call it? A metaphysical bear. Maybe it was an LGBT bear, which meant that they had short shorts and a tank top and they just needed a lot of love. Oh my god, can I trouble you for a smirkle of honey? Oh, I don't mean to bother you, but I'm sorry. Have you seen my honey pot? I just can't seem to keep a hand on it.
Oh, no. I feel like I gotta lock all the doors now.
Right. You gotta lock all the doors, because the bear might operate them with his paws, his opposable thumbs. And, let's face it, if he can get one door open, and that bear can get his hands on you. We've heard that the animal wild service did intervene and did attempt to save this man. At which they told the bear, "Paws up," and the bear said, "I'm sorry, I can't. I'm missing one." It's the bear identifying as their long-lost son. He just came home. Right. It's their long-lost son. He just came home. Spoiler alert, this cottage used to belong to the bear until Goldilocks, that whore, came here and squatted, right? She squatted on the cottage because she ate some porridge and she slept in a bed. She popped out a kid and said, "Guess who owns this house now?" Bear's just trying to take his home back, And they asked him. They said, "Bear, how come you couldn't come up with any other way to get your home back?" And the bear said, "Let's face it. As a handicapped bear, I am stumped." Hit the rim shot too soon. Stumped. Was a bear with a missing a limb joke.
Oh my god. Okay, I gotta go lock out my dog. Bruno.
I gotta go lock out my dog?
We're locking up the door. Oh, he's right there. Look at this. Look at this big...
Look at this. Did you call him an N-word? Did you say, "Look at this"? Right here? He is a black bear, but really?
Oh my god. I've never been this close to a bear. Look at this.
I wouldn't say that. You've been hugged by your father before, right? It's funny because I don't even know the guy. It was an anchor bear, baby. Oh no, Thorn, it was an anchor bear, baby? Holy shit. Oh, no. Well, they do say possession is 3/4 of the bear's limbs. But we'll never know that for sure.
Look at this. Oh, my God.
All right, I'm going to be honest. I don't think you're really that afraid of the bear. I feel like missing a limb really kind of... Look, I don't... you a little bit because that one's fighting me too much. I don't want to have to get this hardcore with this, but Thorn, he is a black bear. Hey, you're awfully comfortable around that bear, buddy, and I bet Joseph you're comfortable around that bear because seeing a bear missing a limb disarms him somewhat.
My God. Look at this paw. Look how big he is. Holy.
Look how big he is.
Holy.
I'd love it if that bear just took a dump. So you locked up the dog, but the dog didn't shut up. That's great. And for all the expletives, we've gotten very little description from the fact that the bear is big, the bear is black, the bear is possibly an N-word, and the bear is missing a limb.
Holy.
Oh, we found the fridge. Now we know what the bear's here for. The bear came for a barbecue. Where is his pork? Or his pig's feet? Some grilled corn?
That's crazy. Guys, oh my God.
You haven't screamed, oh my God, enough yet. I don't know who the guys are, but the guys are disappointed at your bear by bear, blow by blow here.
Oh, look, he just opened the door.
Oh, shit, he opened the door, dude.
He's about to take the beer. He's about to take the beer. He just about to take the beer.
I want to see
Cheer
him.
100 Johnny. Can you get a 13% sticker? No reason.
We'll see what we can do. Let's pound these fucking White Claws.
Oh, he's biting the wood. He's gonna try to open every cabinet.
Yes, he's going to try to open every cabinet. He's looking for food.
Unbelievable.
It's unbearable. Unbearable. I'm sorry, I've sat on this video too long. I didn't get to see the actual chewing of the White Claws. Is there another link to the bear drinking the White Claws? We have pictures of White Claws on a counter, and we're claiming those are from the bear, but we did not. He did retrieve 3 White Claws, which he guzzled down. Eventually, the family dog Bruno scared Tripod away after relatively little damage was done by the 3-legged legend. I mean, he's a legend. I didn't know the bear was a legend. That's how you should have known. The bear came walking up, and you should have listened to your parrot, man. He was trying to warn you that whole time.
You're not a fucking legend.
Alrighty. So, Tripod the bear took a trio of White Claws. In a weird story, I'm sorry, that is extremely strange. That is extremely strange to me. A 3-legged bear drinks 3 White Claws. Really? Does anyone else smell the amount of irony on that one? So the bear only has 3 limbs. He's drinking White Claws, and it's a black bear. I mean, really? Come on, man. This one seems scripted. You can't write this shit. Like Labglass said, 1 per paw, right? A black bear missing 1 limb drank 3 White Claws. It's just crazy. 1 claw for every paw. Maybe I'm just too high and I'm enjoying it too much. It just seems really, really, really ironic, and I don't know. I just keep go on for a while. Alrighty, let's see this. We did the residents beating down that person. We have like 14 minutes left. I don't really want to do the motorist narrowly escaping debris puncturing the windshield. That seems more like a story and not really something. Let's do something a little more fun to end the show on today, because, again, we've had a great day, fully supported today. Thank you again very much, Chevy JB. And actually, let's undo that last maneuver, because we shouldn't have done that. We should have left those alone. All righty, so trick shots will blow your mind. I didn't get this one up there. No, we didn't get the second. Okay, so we were on the second hour stories. We haven't even gotten into the third hour. Holy shit. I've got a lot of content to take into tomorrow's show. So let's get to something. We'll do this one. This one's a little goofy. Ping pong ball trick shots, or as the Chinese say, ping pong. The sport played by bandits and kings and emperors alike. The ancient sport of table tennis, or as the Chinese say, ping pong. God, I love that movie. Anyways, we've got a collection of ping pong trick shots. This is again just a video showing you what happens when two men have no life and just a dedication to discovering what they can do with their balls. Let's rewind this a bit. Now, I haven't seen this because I had read that these trick shots are amazing. And I have to, quite frankly, see them in real time to have a real reaction. Otherwise, I'm going to be like, ooh, and it's going to be fake. It's going to be phoned in, and I don't want to do that. So before we get to that, I got to check with Rusty here. Rusty Grammer saying, I can hear a 9-legged spider missing one leg crawling across my kitchen floor all the way from my bedroom. So it's a 10-legged spider, or... because most spiders have 8 legs. So I can hear a 9-legged spider missing one leg. Was Phil Hole saying, will King Kong show up? I don't believe so. I was maybe going to shoehorn that in there, but now that you asked, I probably not. Because this here looks like a very enclosed space, and King Kong can't... King Kong actually doesn't play table tennis with a paddle. King Kong uses his penis. That's right. King Kong plays ping pong with his ding-dong. What? No. Hold on. No, I don't care about that. That's a decent shot. What? Hold on. No. We started up way too high. What? You bounced it into the box? Okay. Not bad. You hit a bullseye. Oh my God. I love that he covered his balls. All right, guys. So I'm going to do a ping pong trick shot for my YouTube channel. And both of them covered their nuts. Both of them. Did it go through his legs? This went too fast. You got to slow this down. No, it went around and into the bow. Again, a nice shot. A nice shot. The weird curve thing. I've never seen it curve like that before. That's what she said. What? No. You did not nail a moving target. You guys are too dedicated to playing with your balls. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Jimmy, is that you? Holy shit. Is that awake Jimmy before he grew facial hair and became an introvert? Is this awake Jimmy when he had friends? Dude, this is again like the bullet curving bullshit that you would see in what the fuck is it? In God damn it, now I can't think of the movie now. Fuck. Shit. Oh, think brain. Think. Oh, we've lost it. Screw it. Whatever. Fuck it. Again, let's see some more of this. Oh, wait. No, this is starting over. That was the end of it. All right. Holy Jesus. Rusty Grammar, not sure. I played games on my Texas Instruments TI-84 Plus Silver Edition during math class, brother. Man, DO18, Wanted. What do you mean, Wanted? Oh, that's the movie, Wanted. God damn it. That is the movie. We got 10 minutes left. Thank you very much for being part of the show. Really appreciate that. Those, again, crazy-ass trick shots, like, that is impressive. Like, it's a level of skill that part of me is like, all right, amazing, right? But then another part of me is like, okay, hold on. You're not telling me that you literally... How much of your life have you committed to learning this craft of, again, really cool trick shots with a ping pong ball? I just, unless you're doing, like, beer pong that you're playing to get ladies drunk and fucked, I mean, I don't see an upside to this. It just seems you're kind of, I don't know. Alrighty, so we'll do this. This is a blast from the past. I didn't see this when it was a big thing, but now that people are talking about COVID tests and everything coming back, people are talking about this, which is, I guess, a mock video. This is apparently a mock video. And so apparently with everything coming back, with the COVID stuff, they're saying we need to bring back this video into circulation too. And because of that, it's been making the rounds, and that's why we're going to give it a little click here. I have never seen this before. It's a minute long. This is, again, having to do with COVID testing. Let's go. I'm told this lady is a legend. Again, according to sources, we are told and led to believe, again. We'll see.
My friend told me about a home COVID test. I'm going to share it with you, so follow along. It could save your life. Open a can of beer.
Okay, does this volume go up anymore? Nope. All right, open a can of beer. Wait, can we see what that is? Was that a Bud Light? This gets better if it's a Bud Light.
I'm going to share it with you, so follow along.
Of course it's Tic Tac.
It could save your
TikTok.
life. Open a can of beer.
Nope. It's a big kahuna. Too much head. Too much. Dude. It's so simple. Just reduce your aeration, okay? Don't pour so fast. Slow your pour, increase the angle of the glass so it's a nice smooth ride. If you give it too much of a bumpy ride coming out of the can and going into the glass, you're going to have more head than you gave in high school, all right? It's just, I don't care what kind of beer it is. It's about the decency of the serve. You're affecting your own beverage and your own mouth enjoyment here, ma'am. I am trying to do you a favor. Again, slow pour. All right? Slow pour, gentle on the beer, low on the head. That's what she said.
Now what you do is you smell it, and then you taste it. If you can smell it and taste it, you don't have COVID-19. Last night, I did this test 19 times.
Oh my God! Last night, I did this test 19 times. Play it again, says Dio. That's right, Dio. We will. Play it again, Sam. The piano will cover up the shot.
My friend told me about a home COVID test. I'm going to share it with you, so follow along. It could save your life. Open a can of beer. Now what you do is you smell it, and then you taste it. If you can smell it and taste it, you don't have COVID-19. Last night, I did this test 19 times. They all came back negative. Tonight, I'm going to do the test again because I woke up with a headache. And I'm afraid I might be coming down with something. I'm so nervous. My friend told...
I'm going to do the test again because I woke up with a headache. This is the fucking best. If she was slurring and just being a drunk grandma, it would be even better. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jester. Or Jesse. You're absolutely right, Jesse. This one is just so great. Can say thank you for the show. Both times I've had COVID, taste, test, and smell. Right? Thank you, Chevy JB, for saying thank you for the show. Thank you for supporting the show. And I've had COVID supposedly during the super spreader event. I had no taste or smell loss if I had COVID. You know what I had? I had diarrhea. Get up from my stream before my pants are full of brown cream. Diarrhea. I had limped to the bathroom really fast before something started leaking out my ass. Diarrhea. I had fever and a temperature. Fuck, I can't pair that one better. Either way, point is morning after sickness. Maybe. Was fill some holes. I need a link. You need a link to this. This is probably not the original one. I will be honest.
Told me about
this is just off of TikTok. Let's drop the link here. Oh my God, the embedded link is so.
Test. I'm gonna share it with.
This is. All right, I'm gonna need a link. Where did you ask for that? Johnny, are you pregnant? No, not even a little. I'm just fat. Here we go. Link address in the chat. There is the Twitter status. This is from someone else named Julia, and they are relinking this TikTok video. That's where I got it from. So that is the best I can do you for. Chevy JB, I've only got 6 tests left. Well, best of luck to you, man. Stay safe, stay healthy. Now, look. I am not going to do that lady's COVID test because I find beer to be disgusting. Personally, overall, as a whole. But there's no saying you can't do it with hard booze. I mean, plenty of booze have a smell, right? Like you can, I mean, you know, there you go. You were on a plane, huh? I hurried down the plane aisle while my butt spew out bile. Diarrhea. Yeah, I didn't have any issues, I don't think, with COVID. I don't think I had COVID. I don't know what it was. That's a great beer commercial. It is a great beer commercial. Great beer commercial. That's just a great goddamn video. That is just a great goddamn video. It's amazing. Amazing. And this is bothering me so much. I should have fixed this before the show, not now. See, if you fix it right, it looks perfect. And then thing moves just a little bit. But I've noticed the foam is starting to tint from all the weed smoking, so I might have to get new foam. We might retire Humpty for a bit and retrofit some new foam and really lock down these lights so we don't have to fix them again. But we'll definitely be finishing him with the week, I think, especially if we fully fund, because today's Wednesday, right? Yeah. So we're into Thursday's goal. Never mind. If we fully fund Friday and stuff, we might, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, tomorrow's show, we'll check where we're at with the budget and everything else. We've been Johnny. You've been an audience. It's been super duper awesome. We'll be back tomorrow at 2:30 Central Standard Time for another amazing Game Over show where we talk about who knows what. And I guess I face backlash for talking bad about a fat British guy that flipped out at you modern dying, you stop fuck you. What do you think video games do but put in the modern day bullshit? That's what every video game has done. I just realized that now. This whole time, I'm a piece of shit. I just came to that realization now. He's complaining for video games doing what video games have always done. Taking the future and stick modern day bullshit. When you're sliding into home and your pants are full of foam. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. When it's the end of the show and you've really got to go. Diarrhea. Diarrhea. Battle Brothers EO saying Johnny Don't, his fans might be watching you. Great. They can make fun of my little channel. I still stand by what he said. He's copying Angry Joe. He's good friends with Chrissy Mayer. So are April and Aaron. I don't care.
Game over.